So last time the party was going to Burkton, they took on a contract to hunt down a mysterious creature that was wreaking havoc for the town. They arrived in Burkton and investigated, uh, basically looking for information, talking to whoever they were told had encounters with the creature or were impacted by it. They ended up talking to a farmer just that had a bunch of his livestock taken, investigated the scene of the crime, so to speak, and followed a trail, and then eventually were ambushed in the forest. And they defeated the creatures that ambushed them, which were spring snappers, and traveled a little bit more through the woods and eventually came to a cave on the outside or going into a hill since they're still within the Whistling Hills. And as they approached this cave entrance, they heard some reptilian like sounds, and eventually there were some four legged lizard like creatures that made their way out of the cave entrance. Not big, medium sized, um, but came out seeming to be curious about the approaching visitors to the cave. And eventually, as the party drew a little bit closer, they saw a larger version of these lizards come out of the cave and kind of reveal its head and reveal itself to them. And that's where we pick up, is you guys being on the outskirts of the cave, seeing these lizards exiting and deciding how you want to handle this situation. So I will switch camera view. All right, so what do you guys want to do? This is fluent turns right now. Fluent. We're not in like
An order.
turn-based mode or anything like that. So you get this is free action right now. So
Okay.
Since Torvine was in the middle of the pathway while my comrades were flanking or posturing position, um, I was doing a hasty withdrawal slowly and seeing that these lizards had come out of the cave. Seeing there is a mature, larger one compared to the smaller, possibly hatchlings or just young lizards. Um, but these aren't uh, woodland animals. They're more creature based because I do see that they're eyeing me, so my invisibility is not working on them. Um, I would like to use a free action and see about calling out to the adult. Maybe it has a higher intelligence than your average lizard. There's been known that I've learned about dragons have their sentient beings and have intelligence. Maybe this large creature might have a level of that also.
Mhm.
So I would like to, in my free action, call out to the mature lizard creature.
and what are you saying?
I would try to be cordial. I would say, greetings, large reptile creature. We are here to question you on your eating habits. It's been known that some local stock and people have been missing. Wanted to know if you had information on that, and we could parlay.
Okay. At this point, the smaller ones kind of like they reach these trees and they just kind of like stop as you begin speaking, and then they kind of turn back towards the larger one. This one actually moves out further but these two end up stopping once they get to relatively where these trees are, and they look back to the bigger one, and then slowly start creeping up a little bit farther. So they kind of turned around as if looking for some kind of
Okay.
confirmation
Mhm.
or okay or something to that effect, and then proceeded out a little bit farther. Not much.
Do I see a reaction from the adult lizard from anything I said?
It moves farther out, so now you're starting to see actually basically back to its hind legs at this point.
Okay.
And compared to you, I mean, this thing is rather large. Um, it seems at this point that going back to its like hind legs, that this thing's probably a little bit longer or similar in size to the Vigons, at least in length. But you haven't even seen its tail yet, so it's going to be probably longer if it was all laid out. It's going to be longer than what the Vigons are. But standing wise, like its back and like where it's holding its head is basically where your human-sized companions are, like standing wise. So it's a pretty large lizard, but it kind of like tilts its head at you as you start talking. It doesn't like say anything, but it kind of tilts its head at you.
Okay, well that's more of a basic animalish creature response to hearing something, but it's not doesn't seem to be an interaction thought acknowledgement. So to me, it's like okay, I could talk all day and it's not going to understand. So at this time, I would like to use an empowerment.
Okay.
I would like to cause fear or invoke fear
Okay.
on the first two that are within my 40-foot range.
Okay. What save is that?
It's -6 to their save, their wisdom.
Okay. And they fail.
Okay, so that would be 10 combat turns they're affected.
Okay. Do they get a save every
Yes.
turn?
Yes.
Okay. And
And they will leave
They-
the direction where I am, go directly
okay.
where they come from.
So you stick a hand out, and next thing you know, you see the rest of the party sees these creatures turn tail and run back towards the cave.
So they're dashing.
Yes.
Okay.
And the bigger one sees you stick a hand out and sees them turn tail and run, and immediately just starts advancing in your direction.
Does that look like a dash? Where that's as fast as it can go? Or does it look like it might be holding back but just being aggressive?
It is at this point. It looks like it is. It doesn't look like it is dashing per se, but it looks like it is quickly coming up and trying to put a intimidating front on to say like back off.
Does it look like it's going to continue to run, or is it stopping like a posture?
It's gonna go its full movement. So it was there, and its full movement is.
That's exactly what I was anticipating.
About there.
Yeah, right about there. Does this start initiative?
Yes, this is gonna start initiative.
Okay. All right. Let's roll those d10s. I'm halfway.
You got a 5. Both of them got 5.
All right, I need to.
It's gonna be an interesting day.
Yep. Rayla got a 2 and Bethel got a 9.
I got a phone.
You got a 5 roll off.
I got a 4.
You got roll
And
off.
remember, you have your companions as well to.
I got 4 again.
I got an 8. So you can beat me.
You have your companions to roll for
Separate.
as well.
He liked that last
If you
time.
want
He
another
doesn't want us
D10, I can give
piggyback.
it to you.
I got 5 for oak.
Okay,
You're rolling
zero.
again.
0.
Okay, so oh,
0 to 5.
roll.
0. Okay, 0, 1, 2. Okay, Torabine.
No, that's Brutus.
Okay.
Yes, because you want them separate.
And then everyone else got
2,
fives.
3, 4, 5. Okay.
Oak.
First 5.
So
Oak
Oak,
is a 0.
Oak.
and then Raylog is after that. He's 2.
Okay.
Then I'm a 4.
Kara.
And 4 Vine.
You know, I'm a 4.5.
And then Datha's the what, 5.9.
Yeah,
What did she roll to 5 too?
we all roll.
Yeah, we
fives.
all
It was
rolled 5.
everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Even when I rolled.
All
for
you
oak,
guys go before them, they rolled a 6 and 7.
Yeah, I'm sure there's retribution for that.
Oh. I need
It will come up eventually, I'm sure.
Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah. Alright. First up is Brutus.
Is it brute? Us.
I'm going to tell Brutus to go on the flank where that one smaller one went to the side and is not affected. So my left, you're right. Actually, you're
Kevin,
left.
do you need one of these?
We will.
Yep, you're
Because
right.
I can point.
So I would like to have Brutus go this way.
So 1,
Okay, you
2,
can go
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep. And he's not going to fight. So go another 7. He'll dash. Almost that little baby tree.
8, 9, 10.
Then come forward.
11, 12,
No.
13, 14.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Oak.
He does.
In shield.
Okay. Alright.
I am Thor in Oak and Shield.
Okay,
I hope
so
we don't get
Oak-
sued for that.
let me see. Rope can go 35 feet. There's 7 squares. You can go 1, 2,
You can meet my
3,
bear almost.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Eat my dust.
You get the point. That way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
Okay.
And he sits and scratches.
Yeah, it's because of his thinking armor. He can dash, which means he uses his action to get farther.
Yeah, I
He
forget what
doesn't
his
have-
dash
It
is.
just doubles.
It just doubles his
normal
movement.
Okay, then I'll go another.
Okay.
For this
1,
7
2.
though, I get.
You want past me?
I want to go this way.
Oh. Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I meant this way.
Oh, towards Mimi.
Yes.
Okay.
Towards the road
2, 3,
first
4,
before.
5,
Okay.
6, 7. So this way.
Go
Yes,
4
that
and then
way,
3.
4 and then
2,
3,
3, 4.
and then 3.
1, 2, 3.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, into the meat of
All right,
things.
Raylog.
He's going to go towards the bigger lizard.
Dash.
He saw it aggressively came
1.
forward, so it
No,
matters.
go. You don't dash. Just go the full movement. So you can do
1,
8.
2,
You can go 55.
3, 4,
Oh, that's
5,
right.
6,
That's
7, 8,
That's
That's
11
11.
squares.
Oh, that's 11.
9,
You don't need a
10.
full 11.
11.
Yeah.
So he's in range.
I'll tell you what, you get some of those things in BG3 that
Yeah.
increase your movement, you're going like
yeah.
80 feet, just like.
Then I guess
it's like,
it
wow,
exists.
For the camera.
it's great.
Okay.
Like, oh, you increase your movement by 10 feet. It's like, oh, yeah, I
All
do. For someone that's a melee, yeah, I do. I'll take that
Okay.
all day.
All right.
So
Your
do
turn.
that on. I'm sorry to get
So is this same size as me?
This is large, yep. So you have no penalty to it.
Yippee.
He hit a 10.
That's a miss.
And you hit a 14.
That is a hit. Just
Alright.
hit.
Now we know what we're
And
starting
then
with.
13 misses, right?
Because I'm not a computer.
13 misses.
My bear is. Oh, that feels so good.
Alright, so the one hit.
It's not getting angry.
My hair.
Yeah.
I got triples. Does that mean I can roll again? Oh man.
Starting to look like I like the
Uh,
words.
9 plus 7 is 16.
Well
16?
spotted.
Yes, 16 damage. And then he will be something.
Don't blame me, lizard. I tried to talk to
Never mess
What
with
is
the big
what is that?
bald guy.
Bludgeoning, piercing,
That is
slashing.
bludgeoning.
you. Oh, it's a hammer.
Yep, it's hammer.
Where his sister has to slash. Julia Child.
You see Raylog rush up past Toravine, and as he comes up, he just spins right around and boom, right into the side of this lizard, and you see it kind of, and then it comes back. But you see that it definitely, like,
Got a jolt.
you're seeing two very large entities just going ham at it, and you just see this lizard, like, you hear just the crack of this massive hammer that he's wielding, and you see this lizard, and like a medium size, you would expect it to, like, at least move a little bit and skid, but this is just like, and is right back to where it was.
Still his foundation.
All right, after Raylog is Kara.
Oh, imagine that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this away.
Okay.
And that way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was it 30 feet for you?
I think so.
Oh. Yes? Yes.
Okay.
It's not my heroic action. Am I in range? I
You
didn't
are,
have
yeah.
that written down. Okay. Finally. Okay. Not
What
that
is
I
it,
had
a
to wait that
longbow
long.
you're using?
Yes.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm the long. Why do we have to ask this every time? I'm the
can't
only
remember.
one with the little flying pokes. Okay. All right.
You're not the only one.
He doesn't count.
He?
Does she?
Ginger Punk doesn't count, apparently.
6
Well, she counts.
is a 19.
19 to hit?
Yes.
That hit.
It hit a 14.
You're good.
Overkill.
Go ahead, roll. You're good.
Okay, damage.
Keep track of your arrows. You're in a full
19.
quiver.
15, 16, 17,
11 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and I go again. Uh, 11 is 14.
right on the button.
Hit.
Oh, you actually get a +1 to hit.
Four.
Yeah, because it's bigger.
It's
It
larger.
is,
than
yes.
But you hit it. But from now on, add a +1 to your dice.
Okay. Then 4 plus 8 is 12 damage.
Woohoo! Kicking.
Well,
I'll just sit back here on a man-made chair or something and watch you guys duke it
You're
out.
just gonna
You're
go
gonna
back
be
and hang
like
out with
Groot.
Ginger.
You
You're gonna be like
see what
Groot
she's
from
up
the
to, hang
beginning
out in a
of,
tree with her.
From the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, where he's just little Groot now, and he's just kind of in the back
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
dance party.
I have a little
While
song in my
everything's
head.
going on around him.
Yeah.
Larger than life.
Torvine.
Well, I was gonna do something passive, sort of, but
Tumble for the sake of
Raylog just ran right in there, and I'm glad I'm short when he was doing his windup. I suppose since I see him do his things, I will do another blessing.
Huh.
I will do bless stones, which is
Okay.
a bonus action.
Okay.
I will do 4d6 worth of bless stones. 8, 10. So I have 18 stones. I will download those stones into a pouch,
Okay.
and I'll use them as range weapons. Someone's shooting arrows.
someone.
Kara.
I don't know. Somebody was over watching last time, and it was Ginger. So I will go my. It's large. If I go this way, there's another large person in my way, so I have to go this way to get a throw. So I'll go right next to Oak, but enough so I can throw at this beast. Is that within 30 feet? I want to make sure I'm within 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like
all right.
15.
So that way I don't have a minus. And then I will throw 3 stones at this beast.
Okay.
And sharp. And I get a plus something or other because he's large. I get another 2 added to my attack. And with that roll, I would need that. 1, 2. All right, so that hits a 15 and a 16 hits. It's a 23. So that's 2 hits. And the 4 is really a 6, which is a 17. Okay. So it's 3 hits, and they're 1d6s. 3, 4, 10, 30. That's 40 points of stone damage, which is bludgeoning.
Yep. That's 3 hits total.
Yes. So 3 sets of
Yep.
whatever your negation against my 40 points. And I already used my bonus action, so that's it. You're taking about 70 points off.
All right. So you guys are wailing on this big lizard, and you saw these little ones run into the cave and disappear. After you throw 3 stones at this larger one, you hear a coming from inside the cave, and then you see this glob coming out of the cave and landing smack dab where you guys are.
Glob.
So, yes, you just see this like almost like a big massive loogie just
And it came out of the cave.
coming out of the cave, and it hits Raylog, Oak, and Orvine.
Somebody needs phones there.
Okay,
You guys make a dex check. -6.
Okay.
Because you are surprised. So that is why that is a -6.
I don't make it.
No, you are not in this.
I'm not.
Well,
in
you're
it.
bear. She's doing her bear.
Oh, Oak is, yes.
Yes.
Oh, I need to refer to his method. Give me a
Okay.
second.
I made it by 3.
Yeah, he still doesn't make it by that number.
I need my
Okie
dice
dokie boy is not
app.
so okie dokie right now.
This lizard's like this big on
He was too pokey.
All right. Who saved? Mr. Church. You take 20 points of acid damage. 41 points. Save or no save? Okay. 41 points of acid damage. If you failed, choose an item that you have on you that is blessed or empowered,
That's on the outside.
that is on the outside, and then you are rolling to see if it gets damaged or not. Because this is
Aura?
acid damage. No.
No,
This
no.
is,
Oh,
this is, Oak doesn't have anything in
Correct.
I know, that's
These are
why I
those-
was
This is
like,
for Raylog
No.
since he failed his save.
me going, I don't have what you're fucking about.
So just whatever it can be any empowered item that you have, and then you roll a save for it.
and he has his weapon that he said he put away. And any armor you have that Raylog plus?
Steel helmet of lightning, cloak of protection, and there's the ring of protection.
So any of those three.
Just one of them. So the helmet, or I would do that.
Yeah, we'll do the helmet.
Is that a +1?
I think it's just a helmet and then just the lightning. I don't think it has.
You don't have the
powered bonus to
modifier
it. I don't think
defense
there was a
rating?
powered bonus to it.
It would be written down.
Yeah, I just have a +2. I just have 2 in my helmet.
2 is
So it's
because
a steel. It's a steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the empowerment is the action.
Yeah.
Okay. So it won't give you any bonuses against.
I will
the
give it
same.
a bonus just because it has an empowerment.
Okay.
So you need to roll a d20
Mm-hmm.
for this. You're basically rolling like any typical save. So you want to roll below, right? Or is it above?
You roll high.
Okay.
It's a savings throw for an item, so that's high. You're not rolling it within an attribute. You're rolling higher.
So, and generally it sticks around middle of the chart, so it's like 10.
Acid is probably about 8. It's in the back.
But my ring and my cloak give me a +1 to savings, right?
This would be the item itself is making a save. I want to say it's like 10, and then I was going to give you a +2 because of the empowerment to it.
Okay, sword weapon, metal armor, that's empowered against acid. That's an 8. Acid against metal armor is an 8. So an 8 or higher than any bonus you want to add.
Okay, so 6. You have to roll above a 6 for this.
11.
Okay, there you go. You're good to go then.
But wish it didn't happen.
Yes. All right. Then we come to that was Torvine Balthor's turn. She sees a massive just lob of green like
Vomit.
ooze, just come out and just like splatter all over these three, and it came from the direction of the cave.
So this is probably the alpha male. Unless this is not the mother and this is a middle-aged one, child of the older one, that possible.
You doing, Balthor?
Did she try and go up to the side of it?
The other side?
Or
She can go 11 also?
yeah.
Well, you can always try.
Always try.
But he just barely got to it. And you would
Yeah,
have
I
to
think-
go around him. So,
I think she'll see if she can work toward that tree.
This one?
Yeah.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Does she want to hang on the outside of the tree?
8, 9, 10.
I don't think she wants what? Just
11. Now she's obscured by the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's,
So try and be out of the range of a.
for the goop.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. This one is not fleeing, so this one's gonna scamper up. What is its movement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're short. But then can spit.
Oak, make a dex check.
Okay.
No difficulty modifier.
Okay. Hopefully.
So it's not shooting as a range.
He doesn't make it.
No? 13 points of acid damage.
So that's not a range touch. It's still indirect area effect.
This is more of like it like actually like spitting.
Correct.
It's not an area effect. This is more of what you saw, the burn marks on the tree.
Correct.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it doesn't need to shoot a target with a battle chart. It's still shot
I
out
did-
like an area effect.
Correct.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because so we can
I
always
guess
get
for a direct thing, it should be
Yeah.
it should be that.
Yes, it should be an intent.
I'll roll for it.
You might recant this. Or not. But if you didn't do a battle chart, you'll have to gauge the size and.
Well, it's medium against medium, so.
Well, I don't mean size wise. I mean strength of the
I mean, I
life.
rolled a 12, so I'm pretty sure that would hit his touch DR, which is probably like a 5 or a 6 or something like that.
My DR.
Touch
Because of my
DR.
armor.
No, minus your armor.
Oh, minus.
This is basically his dex.
His dex is like a 3 for the bear. Yeah.
Dex.
Your dex bonus under dex.
What's his dex ability? Not the check. The
12.
So you got a 2.
yeah. It's,
Yeah.
So that's gonna hit.
Yeah. That.
So he ends up taking that damage.
Yeah.
There's no roll for items or anything.
No,
It's
just
just
large.
taking the damage. The other ones roll against the fear.
Yep. -6.
Still feared. Roll up 13. And then you hear coming from the cave, and you see a bigger one
Daddy.
emerge.
We call that huge.
Yes, we
Yeah,
do.
we call it huge.
We do.
Did anyone bring a large skier?
Now you can see why the drag marks were so big.
Okay.
All right. Brutus's
done
turn.
talking. I'm done talking.
Brutus's turn.
Brutus is going to run straight towards the cave wall, not the openings. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hoping the reptiles have bad.
One more for 7. He'll go over right to the wall. He's going to dash, and then go 2 squares towards the cave. And that's it.
Okay.
He's flanking.
Okay. Oak.
Who got spat upon by that rude little individual.
Just gets hit by like a
A nasty
little
spitball.
Yeah.
I fight back like any normal bear would. Okay, 6 is a 6.
It's mid.
That's a miss.
8 is an 8.
That's a miss.
15.
Ooh. Is a 15 to hit?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah,
okay.
That is what it is.
That does hit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bite.
Yep. That's the bite.
Alright,
I'm guessing
is
you
my
move up
beat.
to do this.
Yeah, you gotta do
because
that.
he was at range.
which
Yeah,
is
I don't know.
an
Well,
eight,
he's a
so-
bear. He wouldn't think about
Okay. And that is 4 points of damage.
it. Gosh.
Oh, points.
Piercing, which is piercing because of your bite.
These ones don't have damage.
That's fine. Still piercing.
Just the big bull.
Yes.
Yeah, I realized what you said after the fact. I was like, well, I'm
All
not
right,
gonna
Oak,
roll
Raylog.
everything.
Radar.
I'll get another chance later. I know I will.
Alright, well, he's going to swing again.
Might as well have my die
You
all
hit
ready to
a
go because I'm not that good.
Alright, then you have 15
That hits.
and a 10. So this is the 16. So 14.
Big one's definitely, or the large one is definitely looking hurt.
It would be
Bloody? Do you mean?
Kara.
Looks oozy.
Okay. Alright. Do I want to move? No, I don't. I'll stay right where I am. And I rolled.
Yeah, you have to hit a 14. Well, you have a +1 because he's large.
Yeah.
It is 13.
So that makes it a 13, which means a 16.
16 hits.
Okay, and then 14, which is a 17.
It's
Okay, okay, alright. And the damage is as follows 13 points.
okay. Torbine.
I still have my funny little stones,
You
so
do.
I shall go behind Oak and be on the critter side of him over here. I like
Here.
on your side of here, yes, but not touching. Right, look, make me go 6 over there,
One,
right here.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep, and towards the tree now, straight.
5.
No, the other tree, the big tree. Oh, my left.
5.
Yep, and one more.
6.
Yep. Okay, and I'll take my stones and I'll throw it the big one.
Okay. This one.
Yes. Is that within 30?
Mm,
1, 2. It looks like it's just at 30 on the edge of this. He's a little flat. Oh, no, not that big boy. The large one.
Oh yeah, you're
Okay.
fine for that.
All right, so I'll chuck 3 more at that one. That's that's a 20. That's 13. And that's a 13. 3 hits. All right. Double this one. 8. So it's 18 on that one. Oh, 6s. And 2 more 16s.
Okay. So 16, 16.
Yep. So it's 18, 16, 16.
This is bludgeoning.
Yes. That's got to be pretty
Okay.
close to feeling
Yep.
wobbly.
He is close.
I was waiting for how do you want to do this, but it didn't happen.
All right. Dolphorth.
She'll go up to the large one, going by Raylock.
Okay. You want to try to run through and get flanking?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because if you finish it off, you can just turn it around.
Mm-hmm.
And you still have 4 or 5 more squares to go. So. So you have +3.
Nope. All right. So she hit a 15, and that's it. So she. It's 16.
And that is slashing.
Yes.
Still up?
And then
Still up.
You got one
she
more swing.
rolled. No, she.
She's
She did
doing
all
the
3.
shield and
Yeah.
She's single wielding.
So
not
then-
dual wielding.
Then she'll try to
She
do
wants that extra DR.
tumbling. It's a -1.
Oh, so she only
Yeah.
gets 2 swings.
Yeah.
And she passed.
Okay. At that point, the big one is going to use a legendary.
We don't even know what that is.
Four, 5, 6.
Don't trample your baby out of your fit rage.
eats it for more energy.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna come
I
right
got
up
3
here,
hearts out of
right
it.
behind Dothra. After Dothra's turn, then it's the small one, so that one's going to let's see. I need to roll number 1 to see if he gets.
The big question: where's Ginger?
Nope, he doesn't.
See the stenographer
All right.
there right now.
Yeah. All right, so Oak.
She shot spring snappers.
She's probably bored. That's why she did it.
Well, get bored now.
Get bored now. Don't get wrecked. Get bored.
Yeah.
Get bored so they can get
15 and 13 to hit for Oak.
wrecked. Okay. So I get how much?
No, 2 hits.
This is DR. Hit.
Your DR's a 17.
My dear is a 19.
Okay.
He's
So he has
19.
2 misses.
Yippee!
Yours is better than mine.
Large one is going to.
That's
He
gross.
hasn't used his.
Tell us how you really feel.
Maybe not.
He hasn't done his
Kleenex.
spit yet, so he's gonna do his spit at Raylog.
What did you eat last? Smells like bad beef.
Go with a 9 for touch DR.
Oh, touch.
Yeah.
His dex is 4.
All right. So
Any empowerments?
he has the ring and the cloak, so that'd be a
That's
plus
4
1.
more. What's the
And
bonus?
the
of
helmet.
Plus 1s.
What's the bonuses
No,
of
I'm
all the
talking about
empowerments?
DRs.
What's the empowerment bonus of your blessed items?
He has a plus. He has a cloak of protection and a ring of
The
protection.
protection is +1.
I think they're both
It's
plus
plus-
1s.
+1 DR.
That adds to his dex.
Yep.
The ring.
And the ring is +2 DR.
So it's
So
3 total. So it's 7 total.
7. So it hit you still, but
Just remember that for the future, that's your touch DR. So I
right,
usually
so
put that below my
that
Yeah,
DR.
I'll write that
is-
down.
It's actually on the new character sheet.
Right, I do have that as a spot. I just haven't put it.
Okay.
Alright,
That's supposed to be a
10,
perk.
16, 26,
Was it
23,
7?
Yeah.
7 right now. Unless you lose an item. 23 points of acid damage.
That's
And there is no save on your items.
So much for hope.
That's for the area.
And then the big boy. Since Dothra is directly in front of him.
Who's tumbling?
Yep.
Oh, you rolled your dex to make sure you could tumble.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
Raylog was tumbling. Would that have made it 9?
Yeah, it would have made a 9 because that's a reflex dodging effect, right? It's not armor, but he still hit it.
That is a 21, a 22 to hit.
The 22 hits.
Okay. Four. And
It has a -1 to attack.
another 21. Yes, it does.
Because
so
it's
just
huge.
one hit. Yeah, it's huge.
It's
You're
huge in
large.
your large.
Okay.
Oh, it's -2. Excuse me. It's 2 points difference for the size of huge and large.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it might not make a difference on your roll, but it might on his DR. Yeah, because medium is +2, large is +4, and then +6 on huge. So it goes by 2 once you hit that size.
Well, I know that huge is a 2 for medium, but huge to large, I believe it's just 1.
4. Maybe large to huge is 2 more points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Based off of the chart I have.
Yep.
Does that mean it's different when we go and hit them too?
When you go from medium to large, it's
Yeah, like the one that I have is
a 1 point difference.
a huge attacking, large is a -1, and then medium
So
is
when I'm-
-2, small is
When I'm
So it goes by
attacking a
twos.
medium, I have to add a +2.
No, a large down to medium is 1, but a large to huge is 2 because the size ratio is so much larger. It's not just a ratio; it's a big conglomerate size compared to a large. You see, that's why you're doing 3 by 3 instead of 2 by 2. It's even bigger. The percentage of largeness is even larger. That's what. So it goes up by 2 points.
It bites out at Dothra, catches her, and does 23 points of piercing, and then there's acid along with it.
So are we saying that it doesn't hit, or what are we saying?
No, it does.
Okay.
Whatever you roll. Because I don't know what you roll. We're just saying the conversion for size.
So 23 points of piercing to Dothra.
Okay. Is it an enchanted weapon?
This is plain old muscle and teeth and
Okay,
jaws.
so 23.
23,
Got it.
and then 6 points of acid. That's it. Because it missed its others. All right. They went. We're back to Brutus.
You're large to huge is a 1, right? It's still a 1 difference.
Okay.
You're right. I'm looking at the chart. You're right.
I thought so, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well, unless
yeah, it's
something
good to know.
changed.
Okay, this is Brutus.
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 Not quite Brutus. but
Yeah, I
Brutus.
really don't want to get in there. But no one's attacked the big boy yet. And he just attacked. So he'll attack from the rear and get a flanking.
It still wouldn't hit because even if it was a -2, because all of these guys get pack
Right.
tactics. So
Well,
there's
that's
somebody
different.
within
Yeah, that's
somebody within a certain, they get a +2 regardless.
that's an unknown.
I know. It's just
Okay, so the barrel attacked him from the rear, getting.
okay.
So he gets a +2, it's huge, and
Correct.
3 for flanking, so it's 5 and 5.
Yep.
All right, and he will charge from his 10 feet away.
I needed to roll to see if he gets his breath back.
And so that's 15. All right, so
You'll be considered
he
winded.
hits a 21.
Does get the breath back.
Does a 21 hit?
21 hits.
Okay, and the 17.
Just hits.
And the other one hits a 26.
Okay.
That's his 2 slashes, so he gets the maul. 24. And so it's 4, 7, 17. That's 2 hits. Then the maul. 7, 10 more slash. And now for the bite. That's 17. 17 is 23. And that's a 1d6. 6 points of damage on the bite piercing.
6 points, you said?
6 points piercing.
Okay.
And that's all he can do.
Oak.
You have your medium target.
Okay. All right. I'm still there, and I'm still retaliate. Okay. I add to this, right? Or just my damage when I roll for damage?
You mean
Because of my barding.
body part?
That's your DR.
That's DR.
Yeah, that's
What
your
I
defense.
think you're saying.
When they hit you, they get a damage against you is reduced.
Yes.
But your
By-
offense. What?
If
By-
it depends on Bard. Depends on the barding that you have.
Well, your armor specifically has the damage negation, but right now your attack that's off.
Yeah, I just wanted to double check. The way it was written here made me go which way. Alright. Okay.
It goes for
I
protection.
rolled
They go
an
damage
8, which is an
lower the
8.
Damage, not
That's a
your,
miss. That's a
Okay.
miss.
not your defense.
Right. A 15.
That hits.
Hey. Alright, and a 9.
Miss.
Okay. So that one was 1 paw hit. Okay. A d6. That's 6 points.
Okay.
Right. And he's not going anywhere. So,
All right. Raylog.
Airlock will swing. Okay. He hit a 17.
Hits.
And he hit a 14.
Hits.
And then a 15.
Yep.
So roll the first one. First one is 17.
Okay.
This thing's almost dead.
Is it?
It is almost
almost.
So then
We won't tell you how
21.
much.
20 points. 21 points.
Yep.
Now it's
It's a little overkill, but it's gone.
Did it go over to
That's the only way we
the
do
big
this.
one?
What was your highest roll?
17.
Just is. Unless that was like your second or first swing.
The last roll was a 15.
That's
then
a miss.
would he get a +1 because it's bigger? Or plus?
It'd be a
Yeah,
plus
you
4,
get-
so it'd be a 16, but then it's still a miss.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I'll
large gets
be-
a
Still
huge
miss.
large.
Oh, so someone's already flanking. I guess. Yeah. So I guess he'll.
It's
So
flanking
attack-
for Davra.
Right. So he'll move up, but he won't. He'll let he'll make sure there's enough room for someone else to get through or
Right, space, right.
In front of him or
like alongside of him.
On my
If someone
side,
else.
so
Okay,
if I
yeah,
wanted
someone-
to
someone-
attack,
yeah,
I could
someone
walk
can
through
get
it.
around.
Yeah.
Yep, someone can get around.
Why would I?
Alright.
Yes. I'm still here
And then
Now I have
he
to
will be
move.
tumbling.
because someone's big bald head is in the way. Okay.
It's a lovely
And the
big
rest of
bald
him,
head.
but especially the big bald head. Okay. Alright. So I am
He actually
going
has
to-
2 hairs.
Why not?
The point is still made
He's a
by the lack of hairs. Okay. Doesn't mean 0 hairs. It means there's a lack.
there.
Alrighty. So I am going to move. Not me.
All right, so the Vigons are equally height with this creature because of its lower profile, because it's on 4s instead of 2s.
Yes. This creature, like for its like where its back is close to like 8 feet.
Yeah.
So they're looking like almost like direct, like
Yeah, so
Hephaestus-ish.
it's
I'm
fairly equal to
moving
Vigons.
here.
Yeah.
I'm moving here.
Okay.
I'm moving here. I'm
1,
moving.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Eddie,
6.
I'm gonna move. Okay. All right, and I'm within range to use my bow on Big Papa. That's what I'm gonna do. 17 plus a 1, right? Or no, because he's big.
You get
What's
plus
up?
2.
Plus,
get a
plus
plus
2 because
two.
he's
I get
even
plus
bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So plus 2,
Yeah.
which is a 19, which is a 22.
That hits.
Banner. Okay.
This
Next one is 12, which is a 17.
Just hits. That's what exactly what you need.
17 and the 22, and I rolled damage once. Okay. I have 13 points of damage.
Hey, you hit him twice.
Oh yeah, that's right. 14.
Hey.
13 and 14. I wasn't rolling twice the other
27.
times, but
2 hits, 27. Pierce.
I don't think I got 2 arrows.
How many arrows do you have in your quiver?
Does it ever say?
It's 20. 20 is the most.
No, it never said 20 on my sheet. It just said
No, it's
flight arrows gathered
14.
at every battle. That's all it
Apparently,
says.
you're being constructed little by little.
What can I say? When you are a distant fighter, you got
Range.
some time to do.
Yeah, you take inventory from time to time.
I'm over here making my
Okay.
own arrows in between.
It's going to use a
A legendary action.
legendary.
you like whittle out a nice little
I'm just over here going
figurine or
chink,
something.
chink, and then I come out from my tree and go,
Rayla, or no, we're gonna do the bear because the bear's back there.
he's
This is
at an
against
unfortunate
Brutus.
angle with that
Well,
big
you better
spiky
turn this
tail.
large lizard carcass around and do it.
Nope,
No,
that's a tail
tail
attack.
That's what I
He
was
can jump.
Natural 20. Here it comes.
Alright.
He just sits on him.
I'm looking for a woodchuck also. A big woodchuck.
a very prehistoric spiky tail hit to the jowls.
Look, I'm half the dice too.
Almost. It's 2 sevens.
They look like ones for me.
It's a 7.
Mine did their
14, 28, 28, 38 points.
I have to roll a con check.
38 points of
I would like to buy a
bludgeoning
I wish.
and a strength save
That's
from
all we can
Brutus.
afford.
That's right. He'd like to leave us right now. You said 38.
38 total, yes.
He says, "Why must I appear every time I'm summoned? My obedience has gotten me killed."
You said strength.
Strength save. Minus. No, just a regular strength save, sorry.
Okay, I rolled a 3, and it's well below my 14.
Okay, so he doesn't get knocked away or knocked prone or anything.
We're at
All right,
I want a notable.
But he's bleeding.
Yes.
All right, then we go to Torvine.
Speaking of buying a vow. Did you
I'm
church
going to
today? We're
take
playing Hangman.
3 stones
One of
and
the
throw it
kids
at
was
that
like,
medium one.
We need
Fighting
to
the
guess
bear.
vowels.
Okay.
A-E-I.
He
Only
seems
you.
to need a little
And then
It's
help.
10
proceeds to
feet
say
away.
G.
So you're not at like a disadvantage or anything from.
Like, what?
Okay, yeah, I'll still do it.
That's where you go for some of these kitchens.
Oh, I'm not Brutus. I better get my dart sharp.
I don't know what materials to use. I don't know.
That's a 14 and a 15.
Maybe they were thinking
Yep.
in their mind, why is sometimes a vowel
That's a 3.
picturing in their mind if they're like
Stones.
But they
picturing
said
lowercase
G.
G.
2, well, a 3 hits
Oh.
They
4.
might have confused lowercase one.
That
They're
was 3
thinking
hits.
why, but they said G.
I think their reasoning was
At least it wasn't K.
they thought it was a certain word, so they just
3,
guessed the first
7,
letter
8.
of that word
38 on
Yeah.
3 hits.
It's just
Bludgeon.
like, I
instead
don't
of
know.
guessing a vowel.
Like you want as many pieces of the word as you can get, not just the first one. This is one time, one game.
I mean, the
where I
word
didn't have
the word
to
was
follow.
only
Does it
3
look
letters.
bloody?
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I still
No,
have
this,
a bonus
the
action.
word was oil.
No one
Because we're
seems to be
talking about,
attacking me.
Like all of
Um,
wrestling.
Did they guess L?
They don't look bludgeoned up there. Do they just
They didn't.
Raylog look really bad? Or
They
I don't
had nothing.
Raylog,
for
how
like
you
a
looking?
long time. He is at 160 out of 224.
You're fine for now. Okay. All right. I didn't move, and I'm 10 feet. Back me up 10 more feet. Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be fine.
You're gonna have to move a little bit forward to see the thing. Right now, you basically just see his snout.
I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him at all. Because I can step forward and then attack and do. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. And I'll say, "Hey, Ginger, you hanging around out here somewhere?"
No response.
Cricket.
Yeah, I
Cricket.
expect
No
that.
response.
I'm just making my thoughts known.
Shoots
Stop
an arrow
it.
in front of you that says no.
There you
I am
We're
not,
not
here.
here.
Not here.
No mapping.
Don't give my spot away. Okay, I'm done.
You said Zalthor's turn?
Dalthor's turn, yep.
Okay, she's going to swing at the big guy.
She has a +1, 3 because of flanking and the +1. So
Oh,
that's perfect.
Nope. That is fine. That is a hit an 11. I know. And nope.
I'm just gonna use another legendary
She's
and
gonna try to this one. And she passed.
just gonna swing around and where's my percent? Above 50 Raylog, below 50 off. 80%. So it is Raylog. Alright. This is just a tail attack.
She's spinning right around.
Yep.
Just like she- I remember Raymond and them complaining that did tail attack and things people on different sides of the miniature. I'm like,
21.
Yeah, that hits.
So, yeah.
$20 points.
Okay.
And a strength save.
Yeah, so my ring of protection and my cloak gives me +1 to saving throws, so I'm
Yep.
basically adding that to these.
Yep.
Okay. 'Cause I haven't been doing that.
Good to remember.
Pass.
Alright. Then the small guys go roll their save.
Oh yeah, I rolled a
Natural
3.
1.
Oh,
So these guys are
hang
making
on.
it.
I was gonna say I rolled a 3 earlier on my dex, and that was.
And the only thing they get to do is move, which they're going to dash out. This one's gonna come out by this.
Would I be able to get a notable on my 3? If I rolled? On my dex? On my save earlier?
Trying to think of what you did at dex save.
That was when the first breath weapon came out.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 3. Okay.
And then this one's gonna try to bite. Oh,
No, you slimed me earlier. I'll never forget.
Let's chart. Yeah. I think you said oak was a 17, correct?
19.
It's a 19.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So that's 2 misses.
that was my error when I said 17. She corrected me and she was correct.
Okay. That's
Why?
2 misses on
Kiss and
that.
last why?
Don't have the large one anymore, so now it is the huge guy. He is going to. Oh. I totally forgot what Doth. I mean, she could still attack, though, but it would have been a minus to it. I keep forgetting. She needs to make now a. She got bit, so she's technically in its mouth. She needs to make a save or to prevent from being swallowed. Strength save. -2.
She has saves bonus too, or no?
For a ring of protection, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's it.
So it evens out.
No,
Just one?
yeah, just one.
Okay.
Or wait, yeah. Yeah, there's one to save.
So it's minus
It's 2
1.
DR. You said
Strength save with a 2 difficulty modifier.
Just missed it by one.
So you fail?
Yeah.
Okay. She is
But you
swallowed.
have a +1 to your save.
Did you count that in?
He didn't.
I did.
Okay, so he took
So
2
then
off.
it's a -1.
So it's a -1.
Right, and
Okay.
I needed a 14. Normally it's a 15, but I would have needed a 14, and I got it.
Right, gotcha.
So she is swallowed. I don't think I have a thing for that. We will do.
You can just do the backside of one.
Just do restrained for that. All right. And then it gets its 2 claw attacks because that's basically its bite attack, and it already has her in her mouth. So let's just go right after Raylog since you're right directly in front of it. There. Yep, that's the right battle chart. That is 19 and a 23. Yes.
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay.
And how are you attacking? With
Claws.
Okay.
He's busy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically
Yeah.
like had her and was working her down into its throat, and she was trying. This is her like trying to fight going down its throat, and it's just like down it goes.
So not in the mouth anymore. It's in the innards.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
and there is a way to
Like an add
get
on.
her back up if she wants to try to
Yeah.
do something to try to get it to spit her
Right,
back up,
right.
or if you guys do
With
enough
all of her will,
damage.
she's gonna taste back.
Yeah.
Taste bad!
Light a cigar. That's
20 on the first hit. This is slashing.
Okay.
20 on the first one. And 15 on the second one. So 35 total. Yep. That's its turn. It does have its breath.
There's something lodging in it right now. Thanks, Gothra. You kept him from doing
Alright,
the
that brings us to the top, Brutus.
Brutus will turn around and why not? Step away from the huge creature and go towards you. Yeah.
Just one?
No, it wants to go on the flank of that thing by the wall. Yeah.
Okay.
So last turn for Dakra, would she have actually been able to attack? When
She
was
would
in-
have. She would. I should have implemented penalties to it, but I totally forgot that it bit her, so it would have been in its mouth. But
Yeah, because I kind of didn't do that.
it's
like,
it's
really remember
hindsight.
that
I
either,
didn't
'cause,
think
like,
of
I
it
could
at
have
the
maybe
time.
tried to get out.
I didn't think of it at the time. You wouldn't have known, and I didn't mention it, so it's my fault. This is an opportunity attack against the bear, with it moving out of, and that is a. Where's the right one? 19.
Right on the button.
Okay. Or no, I'm sorry. No, I missed. I went off of the actual target DR, not the actual thing that I rolled. 24.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
Is that because of the flanking?
no, this is not from flanking.
That's
This is
just the battle chart,
yeah,
so
yeah.
that's a big battle chart. Okay.
I happened to roll a 19, so that's why it's
So their battle chart.
All right, that's a 2. 14 points. This is bludgeoning.
All right. Mine.
No strength save because reaction.
Yeah. Well, that's cocked. 3.
So you're going after the medium one
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I get charge out of that? Running around 10 feet and then slam.
Sure. Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay. All right. 3 hits a 13.
That does it, yeah.
because of the charge. Okay.
Yes, that does it.
All right, and the other one was a 13, and that's a 19 charge. So that's 2 paws. 4 and a 3, 7. And that's 17 for 2 hits,
Okay.
and then the maul is 5, 8 points for the maul. This is all slashing, and then for
These guys don't have damage.
which is a 12, which is an 18. Fight is 1d6, which is 8 points of piercing.
So 17, 8, and 8.
Right.
Got a 16.
First
Makes
five.
that, so 33. Take that down. All right. After Brutus is Oak.
Yay!
I do all the things.
I win.
18.
That's
18
definitely
to
hit.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose that hits.
We'll let it slide.
We'll let that one slide.
Yeah.
15.
Hits. Wow.
He's a little tired of
15.
Yep.
all, so you get the maul too. So that's 4 sets of damage.
Yeah.
2 claws, maul.
Do
and
the
bite.
claws first.
Yep.
I
Because they're the ones who
am.
activate the maul.
Do I add to those?
What do you mean?
Whatever it says, auto damage.
Yeah,
and
It should be whatever you roll plus like a
Straight
3 or
damage
4
or
or something.
Okay. 6 and a 5.
That's 11, and then the maul, which is the 2d6.
5.
Did you add your damage? Auto damage?
There is no auto. I think it's a 1 maybe.
Well, whatever the bonus is.
It's 2d6 plus 1.
Oh, okay. Then that's a 6 total.
Okay.
For that one. And then
You have your
the bite. It's like, and then the mouth. Okay. 6.
6.
Pestilent.
1 point. I'll leave that for you, for your victory.
You know what he's gonna do? He's just gonna get down and just go
Literally had 24.
Punt
It's
it.
only-
Just gonna sit down and take a break.
he's just gonna punt it.
Alright, Raylog.
Walk around with its mouth.
Raylog watches as this thing, its mouth
Right.
widens and then
Sister.
just swallows his sister whole. No, it doesn't burn. But.
Right.
And then it looks at it, Raylog, like, you're next.
Is there like could he have tried to like grab her to prevent that from happening?
That would have to be a
Yeah,
reaction.
That would be a reaction.
And that was.
I'm
during that
saying
time.
this is after the
Yeah.
fact, so I'm gonna say
Yeah,
it's over at this point. But you see like a bulge like in its neck, like right here on the front part of it, where like as she was swallowed, it just kind of like emerged this bulge right there.
I recognize that knee spot.
Yeah, so it's not like if he like opened the mouth, you see like
No, she's in the guts.
Yeah.
Like the cow was.
Right.
But the cow didn't have armor and weapons.
It doesn't really make sense. To really hit where she did.
You go for the head.
So yeah, he'll attack best he can, right at the head, like he's been doing.
She gives you internal flanking because she's always there.
Yeah,
But she is not threatening at all.
She's very threatening.
Oh, yeah.
She's heartburn.
Yeah. Okay.
so he rolled a 19, which plus 2 or it's plus 1, so it'll be 20. He did an 11, that's a 12, so I went. And then he did another 19.
Okay.
Another
So
19.
2 hits.
16.
And this is bludgeoning.
Yes, but
Of legend.
21.
Bludgeoning.
Yes. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, 21.
Yeah, he's got a reduction on bludgeoning.
And then
It's everything.
he will be something.
Bludgeoning is the one that has the least resistance to.
So Torvine, run up and use your fists.
Turned into a monk. I'm a brawler. Here I
Now,
go.
now, we learn in preschool. Use your words, your hands to solve your
I
problems.
don't want to
Your
use my
words.
head.
If I was a bard, then I could hurt people.
Yeah, with a
Whacking
terrible
them with
voice.
your man-
Oh, this is mockery.
Whacking them with your newt.
Aura. Actually, after you're done, it's gonna do a.
Speaking of
A legendary art.
alright.
We
Back
deem it.
to letting the arrows fly. Okay.
Hold on.
Ah! You said it was my turn, is it or
If you don't
isn't
like the roll, you can re-roll it. If you like the roll, keep it.
It turns sideways.
it?
and
does
then-
do it.
It starts to roll in your direction. Make a strength save -6.
Ooh, goody, now my arrow can get it smack diggity dab in the eyeball.
No.
Okay.
Right in the shot.
You take. Gotta find my there. 14 points of bludgeoning damage, and are knocked prone as it just boom, 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 rolls right over top of you.
Well, hello. I can still use my bow, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yes, now you can.
You got nice and close.
Okay, so long as I don't have a,
You're allowed below 100.
as long as I don't have to
You're prone.
get some
Yes.
negation because he's closer now.
You're fine.
Like he's saying, here, let me bring
But I'm flanking now, right?
with
Yes.
the hula hoop. No,
Oh,
I'm flanking with my bow.
This is a good one.
Okay. I rolled a 16 with
Mhm.
+1, 17, and that makes it a 20.
There we go.
He's +2 because he's really big.
Yeah.
Oh, you already hit him
Plus
with a
one.
20.
21.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. A 22.
Yeah.
Okay, damage. Maggio. 13 and 14. 13 and 14 for damage.
27.
Yes.
okay. All right. After Kara is Torvine.
I can still see the lumbering, huge creature. Yes.
Yes.
I will
Because
just
technically he would be down on all fours,
Yeah.
so you would see over him.
I will do sleep on the creature.
Okay. What save is that?
-6. Pretty sure. If it's not enough, I'll just add more.
Is that a whiz save?
Yeah, wisdom save. It shouldn't have two people. It's a -6.
Fails with a natural 20.
Oh, it's in torpor. And when I see the effects of him like going,
He's going to use a legendary resistance on them.
because it exists.
Because it does.
Okay.
Well, Doctor used your legendary resistance, which is swallowing.
I keep forgetting that I have things at my disposal and then I can't think of it after the fact.
He disposes things.
Okay. Since that became a thing, I will step up from the shadows and get behind the medium lizard so the bear gets fine.
Yippee!
here.
Yes.
Okay.
So that was my action. Blah blah. I'll use my bonus action, and I'll use Battle Surge. So I add +2 to my DR.
Okay.
I am done.
Okay.
I was already denied my prize.
Dothra, she can
Breathe.
attempt to attack if she wants to. That is going to be a severe minus to attacks.
Okay.
Because she is like stuck like this.
Oh, brother!
basically.
Can she move?
You can try to swim
What do
the
you
direction
mean
you
by
came.
move?
Like
Feet.
try and crawl back out or something?
Up the esophagus.
Yeah.
You are not going to force your way out of this by strength checking out of this. Like trying to pull yourself up the throat because you are being pushed down its throat.
Okay.
And its muscles are way more intense in here
Like a
and
boa
being
constrictor.
applied in a certain way that you're stuck like that.
Okay.
So if you want to try to do a strength check or something like that to, in like what he said with like heartburn or something to try to get it to like cough up or something like that, or if you have an item that you want to like try to pull out to try to get it to spit you out, I mean that's up to you. Whatever you can come up
I
with.
don't think she does.
You have a dagger,
Any pokes?
mouse traps.
Meat acid to induce heartburn.
A healing potion. That'll reduce.
Animal.
Sick of happiness and stuff. No.
She takes 4 points of acid damage while
Okay.
she's in there.
Get rid of that sinus problem back there.
You don't have any smaller weapons. You just have big Mondo weapons. So the answer is no.
Yeah, I don't think she has anything.
Why would you
Apparently
need
they just
that?
took Dothra for horn
Does she have long fingernails
Whatever that
when
means.
she cuts flowers and stuff? Scissors? Scrapbooking?
Poison plants she didn't know were poisonous.
Hopefully not spinach. That thing will get strong.
Okay, so how will the attack work if she tries to attack?
I'm gonna say a -4.
Okay.
You using the head of the item that
Yeah.
you can?
This is I'll say actually go based off of whatever your strength is.
So doing a strength check is what you mean?
No, this is off of your battle chart. There's a part where it goes across with just your strength.
Okay.
Okay, and then is your weapon empowered at all?
No.
Okay, so this would just be an attack using your strength based off of that strength or whatever.
Okay.
But there's not going to be any minuses to it because there's already minuses.
What kind of DR would it be on the inside of a non-armored body?
I'm taking its dex out because it's right there. It doesn't
Yeah,
have
but-
any hide either.
Correct.
It's lower. It's lower. It's rather lower.
The natural 2, so I think. 6.
It's just
And
2.
she only gets 2 saves.
Okay. She doesn't have any items that like do any.
And
power
she has
effects to it.
her helmet of fire. You do that.
We said heartburn, didn't we?
No, I forgot about it.
Okay, you want to use that instead of your attacks?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's do that.
let's roll some damage.
Alright, let's-
I was like, I know you guys have some special items. Like, come on, I know there's something. I think it's
Oh,
like
it's,
2D something.
2D8 or 3D8? I think it's
Yeah.
3D8. Well, mine.
It's 46.
There we go.
46. It evens.
Up to 24.
Looks like 10.
Okay, you don't get spit out. Oh wait, yes, it would be. It would be. So you would get spit out. So the rest of the party, this thing rolls over, and then as it steadies itself back up, you just see this fire, just like a flamethrower, coming out of its
It is
mouth.
fire.
And then you see it going, and then you see Dothra appear on the ground.
Is she
Oh.
singed?
She is singed from acid damage.
That looks like a bad carnival ride.
The kid next to you threw.
Yeah. And you happen to be the vomit.
I'm not gonna do a con check. Like,
Because you already did a one.
I was doing it based off of damage, on how much damage you put in there.
You just hit the double digits.
Yes.
Mhm.
Since this is not like a dragon or anything, it's not super high that you have to get. All right, so that was Dothra's turn. She is prone because she's being spat up.
Both of you are on the ground.
Yes.
The
All right,
sibling.
this is against Oak.
It would be me.
Two misses.
Ginger's up there with the camcorder. Oh,
Against Brutus.
I thought it was for me.
I missed twice.
yeah. But if you want him to hit,
That's okay.
you don't have a touch.
Two misses on Brutus. This one's actually, I think, going to. That's my marked Raylog.
Okay, all right. Why don't you spit at the lady over there?
Yeah, I like that idea. I like
I do
that
too.
idea. That's a natural 17. What's your touch DR? What's your dex? And then any empowered bonuses that you have.
I don't have any empowering bonuses.
This is for
For
Kara.
you.
Oh,
Kara.
for me now. Okay.
Unless you've been
Okay,
identifying
switch
as a
my
bear, like
Okay.
Buddy.
This is
Bonding.
off of Kara's battle chart. It's on Kara's battle chart.
Oh,
It's on the shield part.
Oh yeah. My
Um,
my touch DR is a 4.
So this is gonna. You take.
This is really going to hurt.
eh,
Compared to what's happened lately. She has 70.
I do have studded leather armor and a buckler and a steel helmet.
7 points.
Blessed armor at all.
acid.
Yes.
7
My
points of
studded leather
acid.
is blessed.
That was the plus we were looking at.
That's plus
Yeah. So you have
Okay.
a.
Her dex is
5.
probably.
one. A 5.
Yeah.
5.
But still.
Well, I don't know.
I
what
rolled
her
a
dex
17,
bonus
so it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You take. What was it? 7
7.
points of acid
is. Off your
damage.
70 something.
Okay.
Temporary.
Okay.
And then this one's gonna actually run right up to
Oh,
you.
he's
after
going to
it
come up
spits at
and
you.
give you a kiss. Look at that.
All right. Large one's gone. Then we come to the big guy.
Oh,
It
my
doesn't
turn?
like. No.
Oh, you said the big guy
Doesn't like that Dothra
is no
it's-
longer in her gut.
Yeah, in its gut, so it's gonna just go out on Dothra laying on the ground.
You were supposed to stay put.
This would be with a plus because she is prone.
Probably plus 3.
Or actually
4.
26 to hit, and the other one is low. That's a 21, which I think misses.
She's not humbling. She just spit out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so 2 hits. Claws. Yes.
She does have minus 1 though.
19. Yes. 19 points.
Okay.
20 points. And
You just had 2.
39.
19 points and 20 points.
What is there? Are they piercing?
Slashing. This
Slashing.
is slashing.
So whatever your damage negation for slashing. Dothra has armor.
It does get a. Yeah, it did 3 claw attacks. Sorry, not instead of doing a bite,
Right.
since it just spat you up. All right, Brutus.
Well, he's going after George over there by the cave. That's a 20 and that's an 18.
Okay.
So he gets the rake along with it. Okay, so that's 8 8 and 5 is 13. And that's a 1, so that's 6. So it's 19 and 2 hits. And the rake. 6. 9 more points of the rake. And then bite. 12 plus the bonuses, so that's good. And that's a 1d6. So 6 points of piercing. Roll bad on that one. But hey, it's progress. While he does that, he wants to move and go on the opposite side now from where he is along the wall. That's correct.
Okay. Oak.
Okay.
Finish that guy off. You get a +3 because I'm flanking for you.
Woo! Woo!
Every little bit helps. 3 points is a good help.
That would be a 21.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's all you need, probably.
That's all you need for that.
Yeah. That's
Wink. I'm not even gonna roll damage. We all know he's here.
Well, last time you didn't want me to take it from you, so you know.
Yep. Okay, you now still have 2 more attacks.
I know. I'm going to turn.
Oh, she is touching, isn't she?
And I'm going to use the other paw.
Now you just have a +1.
Mm-hmm.
No, +2, excuse me.
And that would be a 17.
Yes. 17 hits.
Yep.
Ooh,
And
okay.
a
Medium to huge.
and a 13.
+2.
13 misses.
Okay. So that was 1 claw. That
Just to
got
give
it.
you
Yeah, I saw these
idea,
large ones, huge.
as I was giving like descriptions on how tall this thing is and whatnot. It's about 8.5, 9 feet tall, like from its back, and about like 15 foot long from end to end. Just so you have an idea.
There's a lot of volume there, yes. He's hefty.
All right, so you
8
did
points of damage from
8
that
points.
paw that hit.
And that is, you didn't hit with a bite. Oh, that's right. You had
The bite was
yeah.
the second
Yeah.
one.
Points, and that's slashing. Okay. All right. After Oak is Raylog. You are prone.
Have movement to get up.
I'm assuming you want to get up.
Yeah.
Does you want to roll around and say, "My sister"?
One more step
Is
this
he
way would give you
here?
flanking.
He does when he gets up.
All right, then he will go to be flanking with her,
Good choice.
and then he will attack. Okay, so is he actually flanking now,
Mhm.
even though
Yep.
she's prone?
+3.
If
Well,
you
he
wanted,
was
if
attacking
you wanted
her,
to,
so-
if you wanted to get it, so you can get it.
Yeah.
You can move a little bit more and get it with Oak.
No, he was attacking Gothra, so he would have been flanking either way. Because he's distracted and fighting.
Yeah.
So either way.
So we'll count it as
Yeah,
flanking?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's +3,
Yep.
and then +1 because of the size,
Yep.
+4. So if he hit a 20, wait.
This is his passive
So he
range.
hit a 20.
Hits.
Then he got a natural 20.
Yeah,
Yo, yo, yo.
we're just tired of that biting stuff.
And then he hit an 18.
Hits.
Yep.
So
17.
all 3 hit. So then he did 20 on the first.
Okay.
And this
This
is
is
the
slash.
20. This is bludgeon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's bludgeoned. She's slashing. He's the glass king. Tripling it from the 20.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you got to get it though
And
first.
then-
You guys are in need of.
oh, okay, so 40.
Well,
and then
Hold on. Let me do math. Here.
Okay.
Doing the math.
Okay.
All the math.
And then 17.
Okay. That's 65 points.
Well, there's been a time deficit where he really hasn't been hurt. I was going to attack him physically, but then I thought I'd put him to sleep. But then he legendary got it, so that was wasted time.
And then he will be tough.
I could have got another roughly 30 points on him, but I didn't. Still got me stones.
Okay. Before you do that, it's going to use a legendary.
Of course. Oh, this is where he teleports away. He's getting towards the end.
So it's going to use a legendary on you because it's behind you.
Is the legendary actually going to change the game?
Not quite.
He reaches out.
Let's see. What does it want to do?
He has 3 choices.
It's going to do this.
Tail
Oak
whip.
and Dothra. Well, Dothra's already prone, but
Mhm.
she can still do a strength check against this. This is a strength check -6 again.
So it's against Oak also.
Yes. Yeah, because of how big it is.
Okay, Maria, this is your bear Oak.
Bear
Yes, I heard.
strength check -6.
Another one.
Roll really low so he gets noticed.
Dothra got a natural 1.
Yeah, buddy. She needed that.
Of all the times to get a natural 20, this was not it.
Oh.
This was not the one.
We call that blindsided.
And there's a spike on one side and this one.
Is it going clockwise or counterclockwise? Well, you got very convenient.
You got very lucky.
Yeah. I get 7s. You get what I thought I saw last time.
2 points of bludgeoning damage, and Kara
Yippee-ki-yay.
Dothra is able to move out of, or be able to basically push it up as it rolls over to not take damage.
Oh, this is the roll.
Okay. After that, it is Kara's turn.
Yippee!
So the bear stays standing
Alright.
somehow.
You want to go for the big guy or the little guy?
When it rolled out, does someone get an opportunity attack? Okay.
I can hit from where I'm at on the big guy, right?
She is prone, so yes.
Yeah, and someone's gnawing at you.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this way. Can I split my attack or no?
What's that?
Can I split my attack or no?
You shoot at different targets. Sure.
Shoot once at the big guy,
Mhm.
shoot once at the little guy.
The little guy is gonna have a penalty because he is in melee.
And you're using
the
range unit.
Okay. That's the dual wield.
But then you
That
wouldn't.
is
You would have to
melee.
drop your bow and then draw your weapon.
I hate con.
Well, that's where it came up.
Alright, I am going to keep my bow and I'm going to do one at each. I'm just going to do it that way.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to fire at the big guy first.
Okay.
You see what happens,
I
Lego
forget,
Lamb.
do I get any pluses? The +2 counts for the big guy, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So
11.
it's the thought that counts. And then I'm going to go for the little guy, and I forget what my points off is because he's smaller.
Minus on the attack, she said.
You don't have a minus to attack because it is medium.
Okay.
But the close, you're shooting at the
using a
melee
bow.
with a
Oh,
bow.
you're using the
Yeah.
bow?
Yeah.
Yes, what we just said.
I think it's -2.
What we just said.
Unless you did 4, I don't know.
It's 4.
It is 4.
Mine is
Yeah,
4. Okay.
It's 4.
Alrighty.
You have shot one with your bow and then dropped it and then done melee.
13.
Hits.
It's
Oh,
and I
that's
can
a little
do
guy.
I think
DiMaggio.
it's 11. Little one's
9
11.
points of damage on the little guy.
Oh, right.
9
She hit
points
right
of
on the
damage on the little guy.
Piercing.
9
Of course, they
points
don't
of
have
damage
damage
on the
damage.
little guy.
9 points.
Mhm.
Okay.
You just stab him with the
Corbine.
arrow.
I'm gonna make sure I'm just on the edge of 30 feet. Back me up my direction like 2 spots. If that's within 30, I'll take my chucks.
Yep.
Okay. That's an 18. And that is. Well, my glasses must be 20. No. So 11 plus 4. For me, huge is plus 6. So that's 17. So which is a hit.
This passive awesome.
So, and one more throw. It's a 5, so it's an 11, which is a 22.
Hits.
Which is 3 hits. 30, 41, 44 points on 3 hits. Bludgeoning.
Bloodied.
I will back up 2 more spots
A little-
towards the cave.
Towards the cave.
Yeah.
You went 2 spots
So
and then 3,
1,
4.
Well, that's it.
Okay.
Yep, this one.
Okay. It's gonna do a legendary and all 4. Dothra, Raylog, Kara, and Oak.
Does this little critter have a problem with this?
They're immune to it. Because of the oil that they have on their skin.
Yeah,
allows
this
it to-
secretion barrier.
Yes. All right. Making a dex save. -4. Because you are not surprised about this.
I'm not?
No. So Kara, Oak, Dothra, and Raylog. Dex save -4.
It was -6 from the cave. When we
Yeah,
didn't see
because
it coming.
yeah. That's the only reason it was that high.
The Vagon's passed.
Nobody in this corner
Passed out.
passed.
Okay, 41 points to the 2.
41 to Oak and 41 to me.
Yes. Yes. And you choose an empowered item on you and roll a save
20.
20, yes. I don't know. The app decided to give me the same amount as the last time for 44.
She has to roll a con save.
That is for an item. She has to choose an item.
Well, Oak's at a -7.
Okay. So Oak's incapacitated at this point.
He could. Since he's below a 0, thank you very much. Okay, I need to pick a blessed item and do what? I was trying to do math.
Okay. So
Trying to
choose
Exterior.
a empowered item that you
Okay.
have.
One's a bow.
Any, and it can be any of them.
Yeah.
And you
could
roll
break.
a save on it to see if it breaks or not from the acid.
And the save number I have to meet
It
is.
depends on the
Yeah,
item
on the
that you
item, yeah.
choose.
Well, what if I
So
choose
what
my
item-
studded leather armor? The
Is that blessed?
It says.
It
with
can
a
be
circle
any
plus
item. It
one.
can be a pouch
Which
of
one you
folding.
picking?
It can be a pouch of folding. It
Right.
can be your bracers. It can
Whatever's
be the bow. It can be
I'm
anything.
doing my studded leather.
Okay, studded leather is
And
If it
acid.
breaks, you won't have
10.
any armor.
So
It's 10, but
10.
it's a +1,
yes,
so it knocks it down to a 9.
yes.
You have to roll higher
You
than
have to
9.
roll
Equal or
above
higher.
a 9.
I roll higher than a 9 and I get
9 or high.
60.
Okay,
Okay.
good to go.
It withstands.
I didn't wanna gamble
Bygons
with
are
my
good because
bow.
they passed
Right.
their check.
Or my short sword.
Orvine wins, so it is
Not-
Dothra now. And she is prone.
Hey, she'll get up.
Okay.
And she will attack. Both Bygons are below 100. Look, or they're definitely below half. She just has a +1 because no one's flanking. He hit a 14. And then that's low. 14 doesn't hit. Oh, okay. She will attempt to tumble. And she had a natural 2 and she stumbled.
Okay. Small ones go.
Would she get a notable for that?
Or
Her save or 2. She rolled.
and that was on the deck.
Oh, yeah, it was dex so that she could do tumbling.
Yeah.
It was an ability check. It wasn't a save, it was an ability check so she could do tumbling.
Yeah. Yep.
You have not because you asked not.
All right. This is against Brutus. This small guys.
You're both mediums.
18.
Miss,
Okay.
barely.
Kara, this is against you. $17.
Damage.
No, 17 to hit.
Okay.
What's your DR? For
My
Kara?
DR is 40.
Okay, so that's one hit. One hit.
How bloodied are you over there?
He hasn't been hit very much.
That 40 points and she only had.
Contrary to
she
popular
hit
belief,
once
I'm
earlier.
at 28 life points.
Well,
You haven't hit
besides
me much, but you've hit me with
besides
40
getting hit with
points.
that acid
Yeah.
splash right now,
She
you
hit
weren't
once.
hit hardly at all, which is probably the only reason you
He's only been
survived.
hit like once or twice.
Yeah.
Once
Yes.
beforehand.
I did
But that
28.
big
All
one
right,
is
6
what
points.
Raylog and Gotham
6
have been hit
points
quite a bit.
of piercing
Okay.
and 1 point of acid.
Tell me 7. 7 is easier for me to remember than 2.
That's it for them, and then the big guy.
The big one. Oh, I took my phone.
That's just, I mean, the author's right in front of it, so. I look terrible. Why did I pick that dice up?
It's fine. I have no problems with it.
You hear that 4-letter word? It's fine. You're not supposed to use that fine word.
22 on the dot.
It hits.
Okay. 1 hit! The reason I got that was because of the little one being as close as it is. 16 points. Slashing. Alright. Brutus.
He'll do his brutusness.
You.
11 is 16. Both hits. That's slashing, which are 4s plus 5. 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 points. That's 2 hits. And then the.
It's gone.
Okay. He will go behind. He'd like to go. That's a long ways to go. He'll be on his way over to the huge lizard, then towards you to the right. Yep. 7. Yep.
Okay.
Happily beside the tree.
Oak
The biggest
is
tree on the map.
incapacitated. Raylog.
He's gonna go up to the big wizard
On the flank? Well, on the
I don't
side. You
know
can't.
if he can
yeah.
go that far.
Five,
He's gonna go up so he can.
six,
He can get 11.
7,
Oh, yeah.
8, 9, 10, 11. There you go.
So this counts as flanking.
Yep.
All right. So this is. We hit a 17 right on the dot,
Yep.
and that's higher. There's a natural 20.
Oh.
So he did 15 on the first one. Then he did 21. Then he did 46. This was the 20.
And that's bludgeoning.
Yep.
His nemesis. Bludgeoning.
Yes, all bludgeoning.
Nothing but.
Oh wait, no.
It's extra bloodied now.
And then for his bonus, he's going to
He's down to
Take
80
a-
life points.
take a potion, healing potion. 2d8.
Ooh, nice.
All right. 7 plus 4.
Okay. It's gonna use a legendary.
Who's he gonna tail whip this time?
Nope, he's gonna do a charge or it's a
Roll.
variation of the roll,
Yeah.
but instead he just goes forward.
Because there's two
Um,
people there.
yeah.
Sorry, Carl.
All right, Kara and Dothra, strength saves.
No.
Minus
Only
6.
fun things in summertime.
This is gonna change my action.
Dothra pass.
Okay.
There's no
So
minuses.
how does this work? Is it like she's coming at
This
him and
is
then she
yeah.
stops
This
him?
yeah. Basically,
So then she doesn't really have to do it?
she does. She still does. You're basically like it's going past you, and you're just like, nope, and you're like
You're
pushing it
shoving
that
it,
way, shoving
Okay.
it that way, so and it just keeps going on past you.
The death angel
I have-
passes.
Versus you just getting like knocked by it and,
And
getting
then trampled.
Do I have any minuses on my roll?
-6.
Okay, alright.
So I use this so I don't.
I don't make it.
Okay. Both of you take 5 points of bludgeoning, and you are knocked prone. Yeah, you just don't get knocked prone. That's
Okay.
all.
Okay.
5.
5 points of bludgeoning?
16.
And Kara is prone.
Time for a nap. Something I can do.
So did a shoulder butt on her.
Okay.
Pretty much. Raylog went. Kara is up.
No, I'm not. I'm down.
Yes, you were
It's
quite
your
right.
turn.
Very literal. Yes.
What can I do on the grass?
You can use
Okay.
half your movement to get up,
Yeah,
and then you can do whatever you want.
I can still
Good.
attack.
Could Dothra
Yeah.
have had a attack of opportunity?
This doesn't provoke opportunity attack.
It didn't last time either. That's why I asked about it.
I'm coming. Okay, I am going to use half my motion to get up because I don't need my full motion.
Right.
I'm up.
Okay.
I'm up.
And I'm guessing you have your melee
awake.
weapons out.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
She's trying to
So-
shoot it with her.
Can I
Bow
dual
again.
wield at this point?
Whooshing!
I can't pull a Legolas and just go in his eye. Okay. I can dual wield. Was what I asked.
That's you.
All right. I'm dual wielding. I've got my
What is
dagger.
this?
Wielding arrows.
I've got my dagger. I strap my dagger to my forehead and just go. Okay. Dagger and short sword.
Let her try.
That is considered a peck.
I'm not allowed.
Isn't that what I heard? You can certainly try. Isn't that what I've heard
you
before?
Can certainly try.
Creativity is not allowed in this game. Did you know?
Yeah, attack the little guy. Hit him.
Okay. Do I get any pluses or minuses?
For creativity.
You get pluses because it is huge.
For covering myself in all my potions.
Are you
And
attacking
Are
the
you attacking the
medium
big one or the small one?
or the
Big
huge?
one.
Okay.
You're attacking the huge
And
one.
you plus
Yes.
2.
+2 for every time I try to get him with my dagger. And
Yes.
okay. Dagger. I think I got a +2 because that makes it a 4.
And that's a deficit still. Yeah.
Short sword.
There is another.
That makes it a 3.
No, it's a natural 1, which is a critical fail.
Yeah. Okay. And then I gotta do it again. Because
Just trying to say it's a
I'm
dirty
so
3.
dagger again. You know what?
No.
He just knocked you loopy. That's all we got.
Yeah.
You're still low.
No, that
Oh,
had
you got the-
nothing to
You're
do
at the end of
with
the fight for
my
Mortal
dice
Kombat.
landing on a 2, 1, and a 7. That had nothing to do with it.
It's
You-
horrifying.
I'm gonna start using this one.
Oh man, I see that she's
Separated.
definitely having issues.
I'm squashed between 2 reptiles. No, I'm fine.
That probably would have missed the little guy also. So, I will.
Give any potions?
I say you do have
Your bonus
So you could
action.
do a bonus action and take one.
No, I don't. Whatever one I had, I already used
I
up.
think she used it after the spring
Last.
snapper.
Yeah.
She's a very thirsty lady.
Excuse yo. I
I
wouldn't want to pass out from dehydration in the
I-
middle
yeah,
of an
yeah.
encounter.
hydrate or die.
She got
That's what I
taken
hear.
down pretty low.
Okay.
I think you even healed her a couple times.
Seems to be a one. Wrong with this lady. Oh.
You have to push the button.
Push it, but push it, push
Push
it, button.
1, 2, 3,
Push the
4,
button, the button,
5,
push it,
6.
push that button.
Yep. Okay.
Magic button.
All right. I will do my bonus action. I'll use quick heal on the ranger because she's a hurting puppy.
Not the bear that's incapacitated.
Ooh.
No, she's still fighting of some sort, and we need her up.
Stan says,
Oh,
no,
maybe
I'm
it's
using the
a roll, see if he gets
incapacitated
his-
bear as my barrier.
Does not get his spit back.
Doesn't suck it back up.
3. That's 21 light points back.
To me,
Yes.
21.
And my attack, I will attack the medium sized
57.
with my
57, you mean
Three.
37.
37.
That's a 17. That's a hit. Let's see how long he stands up. 16 points of damage. Bludgeoning.
This one's been hit like once.
That's
so-
all right. I'm gonna take my time and see when he drops. Okay. He probably won't. But, oh, I heard him.
For small creatures, these are pretty hardy.
Yeah, 12 more. 16 more. That's 44 total.
Well,
Is he bludgeoned?
oh yeah.
Good. That's all my movement. That's my bonus, and that's my attack. I am done.
Corvine.
Is it Barbara?
I mean, Ginger Punk would have a great angle right now, just saying.
She's gonna
She's
do
got the
its
broadside of the
last
barn.
legendary
He explodes.
for this turn on.
Dissolves into a pile of glop.
Let's just say Dofra because it's being she
Becomes a slime. It's a lot in a skewed.
Yes.
Come
Don't
on,
touch
clean.
it.
Come on,
You'll
please.
disintegrate.
again. There we go.
Strength check.
You weren't attacked after you tumbled, correct?
No,
Okay, so you still have your tumble.
for 2 attacks.
That's like a 17. All right.
Did it try slashing? Was it slashing?
No,
at
this
you?
was the tail whipping out.
Okay, I just wanted to see the fact what was going on.
Nope.
No.
Torbine went Dothra.
Okay, she'll go up. She'll see.
Go for some
Can she
flanking.
go for flanking with
Oh, yeah.
Kara? And before she went over there, could she have thrown Kara a healing potion?
It makes me think of BG3 because you can literally hit somebody
Yeah.
with a
they
healing
heal,
potion
yeah,
and it
yeah,
heals
yeah.
them. They're like,
Watch the
wham!
tail just
Oh,
slow
I feel
motion.
better.
You're gonna call out to her then?
Yeah.
Alive!
Kara, here's some
somebody,
healing.
Somebody could literally be dying
Catch
in
the
lava and
juice.
you just throw like, here, help yourself.
Should she do a reaction to catch that?
Sure. Make a dex check to catch this.
It was up to me. I would definitely.
And you're pretty, what's your dexterity?
My check number
No,
is
just your
16.
regular.
My regular dex is a 9.
He's 19,
Okay,
yeah.
so this won't have any minuses to it.
Oh, goody. Something with no minuses. Imagine
Natural.
that.
Very
You won't be
dexterous.
flat-footed by surprise.
But clearly my check number is 16. I got a 7.
That's good.
Oh, you made
You
it.
catch it.
Yeah, you almost fumbled
Definitely
it, but you were
after
good.
getting knocked and then swinging
I just
and
want a
whatnot, you
healing
see
potion.
you see Dothra running behind this lizard, and then you see her say, or you hear her say, "Kara," and then you see this
in the air,
bottle just
tumbling
Nearly
head over.
missed
go, and you're like,
tail.
"Oh, I got that."
Nearly
Pennies
missed
from
the
heaven.
spiky tail.
Okay,
Now
I gotta
get
wait to
attack,
take
so
it.
she has a +4.
I gotta wait to take it.
He's
That
just thanking you
does
for
not
the
hit.
flanking.
Alright, that's
One good turn.
That's a
And
21.
there's
That
another
hits.
life potion.
And you'll just hang on to it for a later date.
Can Dothra
I'm
get
keeping
the
it out. That's
final
another action.
hit?
Sticking it in the pocket. Taking it
Can
out.
she do it?
I got my meds at the ready.
She's a teacher.
I think she needs to take
19.
Teacher do that.
19 points of slashing damage.
Especially early childhood teachers.
Hmm?
Especially
Slashing.
early childhood teachers.
What?
Legendary resistance.
This week's my last week doing preschool.
It reflects back to you.
But it
And
was
that's
2
it.
through
She
5
missed her other
year-olds.
one.
Okay.
And then
Uh-huh.
she will try to beat something
Oh.
again.
What's after this?
And she passed.
Fourth grade.
Small one
Fourth
goes.
grade.
Fourth grade.
Yeah, I was trying to take that little one out so he wouldn't just gnaw at her.
What school district?
Walnut Street Christian School.
That's 2
Oh,
misses.
okay.
All right, and then it's the big guy.
Well, then you don't have to worry about something.
I don't
He
have
does
to
his own
drive
flanking?
35 minutes anymore. Ugh.
You don't have to worry about him hurting you. There's nit in there.
Above 30 is going to be Dothra
Because she did pain.
because she did pain, and below is going to be Kara. There's a
But she's
4%,
in
so
pain.
it is Kara.
What about me?
You're
Going
going to
target.
get hurt.
Good thing I didn't take my healing potion yet. It's not even in my pocket.
When it swallows you, you can drink it.
Is that where Tom Henderson's son is?
Joel?
No.
That's
That is a
other
14 to
direction.
hit.
Oh, no.
My DR is.
I was going to say hers.
Oh, I thought.
14,
Oh.
And that is
My bear's the one with the high DR.
Yeah, he is.
I have no bone.
Who's feeding the worms with his blood right
What?
13 points of slashing.
now. He's unconscious on the ground from damage.
And then the other one is higher, which is the bite.
And this is all it made.
Yes.
He doesn't have favorites at all.
27.
You're down.
And that's
Good thing
about
I
the
got
acid
that
damage.
healing potion. That puts me at negative life points. Stop rolling. You do
4
know I'm
points
the
of
one who's
acid.
going to be behind the wheel when we drive home. in
Or
the same
more.
vehicle, to the right.
So 4 more acid after that.
Oh, well. I don't understand.
He's killing
And
my
because
character off.
because
That's
you are
all you need to
unconscious,
understand.
you fail the strength save and you are
Mhm.
swallowed. Brutus is up.
Sorry, Mom, I wasn't able to protect you. All right.
I am at a negative.
Brutus will
7.
dash 14 squares.
Seeing a Lilith.
It's really hurt.
Uh,
It's really hurt.
he'll dash in to go
Because it
behind
swallowed a
the
ranger.
small
Bone
critter.
Ah!
Press this thing as hard as it can. He wants to go right here. Brutus, you said.
Oh.
I know we look alike. 14 squares.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. Okay. Yeah, he'll go right. He can't do anything, but he'll be there.
Okay. Oak is incapacitated.
Aren't we all?
Raylog.
You go up to be flanking with his sister.
Echoes the voice
Is
from the
11.
stomach of the creature.
He can hop over the meeting.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Make a dex check for me.
You don't trip on a little vermin.
No minuses, just a dex check. Okay. All right. You are clear for attack.
Clear for landing.
Yep.
You didn't leave its attack vicinity either, so you're good on that front.
Okay. That's 19.
Heads.
Yeah, you get +4.
That's even higher. And that was a natural 5. That's how it is.
And Raylog do it. And he do it.
This is all bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
The one he is least resistant to.
21. $18.
How do you want to do it?
Can he scoop up and hit from under the chin and then come down on top of the head? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So Raylog just does a massive uppercut with the hammer and brings it up, and you can already see its eyes kind of just reeling from being hit with such force, and you just see him bring it right back around and right down, right on the ground, bringing its head right down, and it is not moving at this point. That is your action and movement. You have a bonus action and free action left.
For his bonus, he'll just be tumbling.
Okay.
Yep.
Kara is unconscious.
No
Taking
kidding.
1d4 acid damage.
Oh, 2d6.
Because you're in the belly of the whale.
Points. 2 ones.
Well, she needs that because she's.
2 points.
Because he couldn't have, as a bonus, given
Nope.
her any.
Nope.
Okay. I didn't think so.
You take 2 more points.
You want me to be in negative double digits, don't you?
That's 9.
No.
Well, that's what you get.
All right. After Kara, Sporvine.
There's an after me. Somebody else is gonna get damage.
Well, I'm small.
So was I. Now I'm smaller.
I want to go. Oh man. I can go 6. Silly bear.
Nobody's gonna use their axe to prop open the mouth.
Well,
of
I
the
don't know how
beast
big.
or
Is the
reach in
mouth
there.
partly open anyways? Because when he smacked it, it's like tongue hanging out. Like
It is. It's a
That
jar a
upper
little bit.
yeah. So I could squeeze in.
You can go over and try.
Okay.
Even just being able to see her and
Yeah.
trying to heal her would be of help.
Yeah, that's the whole idea. I'll take 1 step to the bear.
Okay.
Oh, not mine. Oak. I want to do healing.
Okay.
Which is what's got the berries at on
I don't remember. What is Oak's negative right now?
7? 8, something like
-7, and I'm a -9.
that? Yeah, we'll get to that.
What's your max negative for you?
Like default 10 plus
I was
whatever
gonna
you're.
say it's 10 something. It's
Under-
over
Go to your
there.
comp
Oh.
bonus added.
Okay.
Negative
18.
life points 11.
Oh.
Yeah, and she's at 9.
In case
11
anyone
total
didn't
or
hear.
21?
No, 11. Because her
Okay.
con's not that high.
Oh,
So hers are
A
negative.
lot of my numbers are high, but these ones,
Her
Yes,
constitution's
they're
not
important. All right. 13,
I'm idealistic, but prone to
20.
damage.
22,
Holden's like, some things are true to life.
22,
Not me going.
32,
like,
40, 48 points of healing to Oak.
high. Okay. So Oak has 41 points.
41
points.
life points now?
Yes.
Okay, I will make my way to the
Make it
mouth
away.
of the creature.
So you were over here. So 1,
No, I
2,
have.
and then
Well, my one was at an angle. Was it?
you were here.
Was it?
I mean, you could do an angle like that.
Yeah.
And just do 1.
Yeah.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No.
Again, all you have to do is see her. You have somebody coming in after you that can open its
Yeah.
and pull her out, possibly.
Hello, anybody in here? Sorry, that's
And that would keep her from taking more damage.
Well, of the large damage. Still is resident.
Oak is awake.
Sticky. Little gelatinous.
All right. So out of my 6, I used 1. I
My
had 4
arm is
left.
getting
As
flabby.
far as my 4 went.
So you still have a bonus action left that you can hold, or actually technically it's just action.
I haven't done the strength check.
Is
or
that what you-
anything.
No, but
Yes.
Dauber comes after you.
Nothing
Yeah.
fits quite
All
right.
right. I'll hold my action in a.
Oh no, let's
Till-
put it in
So
the
what did you use on the bear? Was that a bonus action?
No. That was my standard action. My bonus action I can use for quick heal at a distance. I don't have to touch the person.
I know, but you can't hold that.
I have a reaction still.
But the quick heal is a bonus action, correct?
Yes.
So you could. He was only 7 under.
So I can
So you
revert
could
back
do
to the
bonus
Okay,
action
I'll
to heal
do that.
him up and only bring him up like
Okay.
consciousness,
All right.
and then save your action to see her and even you have to touch
No.
for that other heal that you used.
No, you had to touch for.
So Dothra could bring her over.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So,
So-
I'll say I'll tell
What
Dothra.
roll for Oak's healing for the quick heal?
Which
I don't
was-
know what it is that.
It's 2d4 plus 18 because of the ring. 7 is 25 points. It was short of max, which is 26.
So it'd be 18 that Oak is at, not
Okay.
the it'd be 18 like points that Oak is at.
You said he's at 18?
At 18 instead of the 40. He
Okay.
healed him with a bonus action, and then he's holding his action to heal Kara whenever he sees
With a
Kara
standard
come out.
action.
So
I'm holding
I
my
add
standard
the
action.
18 to
So-
the -7.
No, you have 8.
11.
Oak
I
has
am at-
18 right
I
now.
am at 18. Okay.
All right, then we come to Dothra. Dothra's turn.
Okay, and that's what I instruct Dothra. Pull out
Get Kara out of there.
Kara out of the mouth and I'll heal her.
Okay. She'll go around and go to the head, and she see Kara in
In the jaw.
Not currently. She does not see her.
You have to open it up.
so it's closed, is what you're saying.
Yes. the
Okay,
mouth is
well she'll
closed.
open it up because she sees
Okay.
her.
You see a hand, like everything else is down the throat, and you just see a hand.
Okay,
Just laying
so
on
she'll
top of the tongue.
grab the hand and pull her out.
Hold, do a strength check.
Okay.
No minuses.
That's a natural 19, so no.
All right.
on something.
Brutus.
That steel helmet you got. Jabbing the esophagus.
Brutus is up.
Where?
He's gagging,
How
but
far
nothing's
away is
happening.
Galthra?
She is now around here.
Okay. Brutus will go over also and pull on her sleeve arm to help her pull out.
Brutus
Carl.
is?
Okay. So he's gonna move around.
Yep.
Okay. Strength check.
Yeah, little one still up.
Yep.
It's a 3.
Okay. So you see Car just like comes right out of the throat and is just laying there in front of this
Like a lump
massive
of jello?
Okay.
And
He drags him. He drags her right next to my character.
Okay. Yep.
And that will do heal.
We'll just go off the 41 that you rolled, or
Yeah.
the 40.
Yeah.
Oh, was it 48? I think you rolled. So it'd be 39 life points that Car is
Yeah,
at
because
now.
it was heal moderate wounds.
My total.
39 is what she would be at.
That's where you should be. Welcome back to the living.
You mean the solid people as opposed to the gelatinous?
Okay, that is Brutus's, and then Oak is up, but he is prone.
So he's probably just
So he's
collecting
down.
himself.
Even though
He's
up.
down but awake
Yes.
and slimy and feeling it's a bad day. He would probably feel like rolling right now. Most animals like to get goofed off. Don't shake. I don't want to get 1d4 acid on.
Drop and roll.
Yeah. So Oak,
Oak.
he's conscious.
Oak is conscious, but
Yes.
laying down prone.
He's thinking revenge. Let's run over him.
Eat the little green thing. No. Okay, what can you do?
He can use half his movement to get up.
And then
He
use the rest.
can move somewhere else, get out of danger
Okay.
that he may or may not think he's
half
in.
his movement would be 4 spaces, at least 4 left. I can still do stuff with that 4. So I'm going to use half my movement to get up, and then I'm going to move 4 spaces this way towards the little guy.
Step out 1.
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Still out of range.
Yep.
That's
But I'm
behind
in
there.
position.
Yeah, you have him in your
Do I
sights.
get flanking?
Raylog.
Do I get flanking or
Not
He's not
right.
attacking,
He's not
so-
close enough yet. Next
Rayla-
turn.
I mean next?
Rayla is going to attack the little lizard.
Okay, you have flanking because
Right.
of Brutus. This is with a
Let's say-
-1.
Okay,
This is
so
medium.
What, Carl? We're
Plus-
gonna call you the bear lady.
a +2, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that hit an 18.
It's
That was a natural 19, so it was higher.
Yep. That probably takes it. Just give me damage for 2 heads up. Most of it's gonna kill it.
That's 15. And then 13.
Yep.
It disappears.
All right. You guys fell the big lizard and then take care of the smaller ones. And all is quiet around you.
I would like to create water. And anyone who wishes to take a bath to get this acid off you, I will spray you off. I turn the nozzle on and anyone can walk in front and get sprayed. Get that acid off you. I can do it on both hands, so I can, like a maple, I can just spray everyone who wants to be on my flanks and I can get them wet.
And after everything kind of quiets down, Aya approaches out from behind a tree. Says, well, I'm impressed.
That's the only thing you are.
Very impressed. You handled that well, everyone. Got a little dicey there at the end, but you did well.
Well, we felt like
Yes.
cat
we
food
did.
for a while, but it did come out to the right
Spicy.
You
side.
felt like cat food.
Well,
I was the hairball.
you weren't the only one.
that got swallowed.
But obviously, we have enough body parts to show that this task was done.
Correct.
And the proper parts, the claws, the hides, and all the rest of the list of the teeth and things.
Yes. Do you remember what it is that you need to collect?
Oh, well, I'm sure someone remembers everything that we need to
Collect.
collect. Let's see. What do we need? 3 teeth, 3 claws, a heart, possible liver, 25 pounds of hide or body. Sounds about a list for soup or something.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me
Ours
find
blocked.
this so that I can.
Do any of you feel like an artist right now? I mean, Sybil's not here. That would be really convenient for her to sketch something to show what we're looking at. But we can write down descriptions so that way for identification of whatever this creature, lizard-like thing is. But Ginger, have you ever seen something in the guild that's been defeated that looks similar to this?
The guild has had dealings with a matter of different types of creatures, so seeing something this large or something out of the ordinary is not unheard of.
But a lizard like this is
I personally have never seen something.
okay, or written. I mean, you had access to the archives. If you've ever looked into the archives to educate yourself in case of battles that you had to protect yourself, you've never run across.
I have never run across
Okay.
something like this. In any of the books that I've read, I've never come across any mention of.
Okay, in my course
Creature
of
like
creature
this.
lore, I've never run into this either. So that's why I'm asking you.
Can't say that it seems familiar to me. It seems something that is not native to.
Yes, doesn't seem local. Seems like possibly imported.
Doesn't have camouflage. That
possibility.
fits the
Yes, or
area.
maybe someone had an exotic pet and let it free, and this is the result of, or like some people in alligators in certain cities sometimes.
What kind of glade is this?
Blade.
Like
This is
Everglades.
the Everglades.
Yeah.
It's the Everglades.
Welcome to
Yeah.
the Neverglades.
Yeah.
Near Burkton.
Don't go vacationing here.
That's why it's called the Neverglades.
Yep, never go there.
Yes, never.
Okay.
Never.
All right. Well,
Never.
I'm assuming we should take from the larger creature to show the scope of the destruction that it was able to do for the teeth and the claws.
The leg, the tail.
Yes, you were asked to get 3 teeth, 3 claws, heart, liver, and 25 pounds of whatever
Hide.
hide.
Well, there are scales. Each scale is a
scale
normal
like a
size is a
fish?
pound. Each scale was a pound.
This
So
person carry a scale who's
I
not
would-
carrying claws and
I have the backpack of holding. Does anyone else have the type of holding they would like to
I
put parts?
do.
Bygones don't have anything like that.
I have a pouch of holding, a puak, and an extra pouch.
Can you describe to me what a puak is?
PU-OCH.
And that's for unmentionables, or
It's an ethnic.
oh,
pouch
it's
of
racial.
holding.
Oh,
It's
okay.
hand woven
Oh,
from natural organic
I
materials.
see.
Fair
It's
trade.
probably
It's like a nest.
It is, yes, it's fair trade.
I've seen
why
swallows
there's
that
always a
hanging
trail
nests
behind
from
me.
branches is sort of like a puak.
There's always
It's a
a
pouch
trail
with a
of
hole in
natural
it.
confetti behind me. Every once in a while, I gotta pick the bugs out of it.
Hey, I don't care what kind of things you eat for snacks, but that's fine.
It's a container. It's
Mhm.
just an organic one with ethnic fair trade flavor.
Okay, but I don't think you want to put big teeth in.
No, but I do have a pouch of holding and an extra pouch.
Okay, well, we're doing the supernatural one, so it doesn't encumber us.
And my pouch of holding backpack is 5 inches wide, 8 inches deep, but the storage is 2 feet by 4 feet.
Okay, we can get some teeth and claws.
Well, the teeth and whatnot,
Bounce around in an empty bag.
Aya has a bag of holding that keeps things chilled and whatnot. So for like the heart and liver, it
All
keeps
the
it
truth
so that
comes
it's-
out.
it
Oh, for
doesn't-
transplants at the
Yeah.
hospital.
Well, it's so that it doesn't get like
Right,
spoiled.
Yeah, it
or
doesn't
anything
stink.
like that.
In
Whenever
organs.
You're
Yes.
traveling several days. And,
She can
heat
take the
and
cold.
stuff like
That's
that.
fine.
Exotic creature.
All right, she gets the heart and the liver. Don't fry them up. I know it's
All right, claw. Who wants to work on teeth? Who wants to work on claws? Who wants
I'll
to
take
work
the
on
claws.
heart? Okay.
And my little dagger.
Doctor will say, shouldn't we make sure there's nothing else in the cave first?
Yes, but we don't want things to disappear on us either. That's happened before. We've had whole bodies disappear on us when we go back for them. So I don't. We
Thanks,
made an
Travis.
agreement. This is the focus, and I can.
Some can work on
Brutus,
that, and some can
yeah.
pay attention to the
Yeah,
cave.
I can have
Okay.
Brutus go over and
I'm cutting the
and
claws
play
off with my
alarm.
dagger.
and
Make
stuff.
a dex check.
Of course I
Well, do you have medicine at all for non-weapon ability?
Maybe the bygones could go in with your bag.
I
Anything
have
medicine related?
healing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have healing, animal lore, animal training. Don't know if that has anything to do with it.
No.
Creature lore. Healing's there though.
Okay. Just do a dex check then.
I make it 5 out of 6.
All right. So you have no problem getting the, what was it, the teeth or the claws?
He's doing the
Okay.
claws.
No
Who wants to
problem.
work on
The bygones
teeth?
are going in the cave.
I'll do
take Brutus.
Are you guys taking anything to heal up first?
Yeah. Doc, like how long has it been since our fight?
This has just been like a minute or
Yeah,
two.
just a minute. Yeah. All right, so I'll do the teeth.
Yeah, go ahead. Do you have anything for
Around the
for
button.
medicine or anything like that for non-weapon abilities?
I have animal lore. I have creature lore. And I have herbalism. I don't have healing.
Yep, just do a dex check.
Okay, I'm running the button.
Takes a little bit of time, but you guys do manage to go through, cutting these out, trying to not damage
Okay,
them as much as possible.
all right.
Okay.
How large are these? I mean, do they look like some of these teeth could be made probably in like daggers or something?
Oh yeah.
I'll pull
For
some
you,
more.
I mean, these
My forearm.
they're
Okay.
like your forearm easily, if not like all the way to your
All right.
finger.
Okay.
So Doctor used another one.
How many
Okay.
can I ravage from this then?
That roll was for the 3 that you needed.
Yeah.
So if you want to do more, then you can roll again.
It's a 1.
Okay. Yeah. I'll even give you double for that since it's a flawless.
Okay.
So you have
Do I get a
6
notable for
extra.
that?
Once I take the claws off,
Have you had a notable for Dex today?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember if there was like you can only get one.
No, there's no
attribute or
limit
whatever.
to
Okay.
that.
once I take the claws off, can I consume my healing?
Mhm.
Okay, and I will get it back to you. 2d4.
All right. Bygones.
They're gonna go in.
All right.
The bear.
Actually, since we have some time, let's. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break to go to use the restroom and whatnot. And then we'll pick up
Okay.
there. I'm gonna pause this.
1, 2, 4, 5. Wow. It was discounted.
Weight Watchers.
Okay. And we're back. So, let's pick up with the Bygones and Brutus making their way into the cave. You guys the Bygones, you guys don't need to, initially when you go into the cave, you don't need to bend over or duck to enter through. As I said, when you guys first guy here. It's about a 15-foot like half circle. Goes out about 15 feet to 20 feet between there, and then it goes up like a good like 12, 13 feet, at least when you first get in there. As you do progress, it goes in like 10 feet, 15 feet, and then it starts to dwindle down a little bit. And then it opens up into a circular, more of a circular room. Um, and you find various different types of carcasses. Do either of you guys have what is it, nocturnal?
We have the goggles.
Not you, not you. I'm talking with icons.
Brutus does.
Okay. I'm talking about.
We have the goggles.
They can't communicate with Brutus.
No, but he can
Yeah.
talk to me.
But I'm asking them if they have it so they can see what's
Mhm.
going on in
They have the goggles.
here. Okay. I couldn't. I know you guys had two goggles, but I couldn't remember whether Sybil took them or what. So that's why I'm trying to remember who has them.
She has the armor.
You guys see various different types of carcasses lined up on the floor, and the room progresses basically to the other side, and it's about 40 foot, like to the other side of where you come into the circular room, and there's a ledge that kind of goes around, like a little bit, like basically almost at head level for you guys standing there. That goes around or part of it. But there's a smattering of different carcasses that basically are more in the center of that, and then there's some that are along the top.
Sure, it
You
smells
don't
nice.
see it. It is very, very unpleasant smelling in here of different rot, decaying, and also acidic as well. Looking around, go ahead and make an awareness check. See what you find. Yes, the bear can as well.
Oh, thank you.
I will say if he's using smell, there's going to be a penalty to this just because of how awful the smell is in here. But if he's doing just like looking around and hearing, that would be different.
What's the penalty for sniffing?
I'm going to say like 30%.
Raylock had a good Docker out of major.
He passes hearing. 3% on his smelling.
Yeah. After being doused a little bit, or at least being around you guys, being doused with the acid and whatnot, he's kind of accustomed to that smell and is able to kind of filter out if there's anything that is not that acidic smell, and he's familiar with decay as well. But you guys look around and he kind of listens and smells, doesn't pick up anything. It's still in here. You guys don't see any lumps on the upper level or anything like that that would mean that something's like laying up there or anything like that.
Brutus is specifically looking for remains of humanoid, not just
There is a
creatures.
smattering of, as I said, different types of carcasses that
Correct.
resemble animals from cow size or horse size, and then there are some that have like look more humanoid, like an arm or a leg.
No skulls.
A few of them.
They're human.
Mhm.
Okay. He would convey that back to me.
Okay.
And he was,
And there is a good amount of these that are actually like broken and different, like snapped and
they're not
pieces and
perfect,
things like that.
right? Yeah. But he would mention that to me, and I would pretty much agree that for those who lost physical loved ones, might want to retrieve some of the humanoid bones that we could find, so that way people could get closure to.
And looking at the remains, there is definitely a large portion of these that are creature like animal, and most of them are very very large, like larger, like a cow or a beast of burden or a deer or even a bear even. There are not many bones here that resemble human. Only like
That could
skull
be
wise, you
worthless.
find like three. Then you find like a couple arm and leg pieces.
Well, I mean, that's
Human
good enough for
would-
us.
Yeah, it makes sense compared to what you've been kind of hearing.
A certain
and-
amount of
Matches.
missing. Yeah,
Yeah.
not tons, but there were some.
So it seems like
Are there any like personal items from those people?
go ahead and make if you guys
Yeah,
want to
that's
start
what I was-
looking for loot and stuff like that, then go ahead and make
I
an
thought that was
investigation.
part of our awareness, but
No, that is just for you guys to see if there's
Identify.
anything in here. So you don't get like jumped or something like that.
junk. All right. Awareness was 65. You got 55.
This is an investigation.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. I didn't hear that word. Did you?
No.
Investigation. That's if you're looking for like loot and personal items and things like
That is a 3.
It's an intelligence.
that. Yep. Intelligence.
Doctor passes. Ray log passes. Just passes.
Okay. What is your success, Toravine? What level?
For Brutus,
Or that's right, for Brutus.
I'll forgive him too. It's a good success.
And what is Raylog and Alphys?
Raylog got a standard. Doctor got a major.
You guys do find a few trinkets here and there for like rings and things like that that would make sense to be personal items.
Were they
they are
even close to the human areas, or just scattered because when
they're,
you bled,
they
it's all
they
over?
would be by like bits and pieces of it, whether it be a skull or whether it would be like
Arm.
a piece of an arm or part of a hand. Or
It was still
something
part of the
like that.
humanoid areas.
Yes.
Okay.
But you do find a few trinkets like that, obviously tarnished because of being
Acidity.
within the acidic
Or a clean
stomach and whatnot. But
Was there any money change, or is it just jewelry?
there is money in
lockets?
here. You guys find a total of 200 gold amongst the different remains in here.
Woo! Money, money, money.
And then odds and ends of rings.
Yes.
Shiny.
You also find some empowered items in here as well.
Ooh,
Okay.
those
With
empowered
the human
items.
remains or separated?
Separate.
The empowered
Okay.
items.
Are they the
as
size
follows.
of rings and things, or
One is a ring, and despite being in a place where there's been a lot of acid present, it is
Nice.
looks just fine.
okay, we get the gist.
There's also a pair of gauntlets as well that you find on the upper level,
Okay.
and there's also a great, or not a great warhammer as well.
Yeah, you guys are carrying. Because
Yeah.
The bear really doesn't do that. You can walk around with something, but it's more.
You also do find, looking around in here, various different sheddings as well, for as lizards do for shedding their
As they
skin
grow
and
and stuff.
whatnot.
Yeah, so there's more scales and stuff like that. Okay, all right. What do we say? Well, you can't tell you. Look back to the entrance.
Yeah, and so we would have picked up, I guess, some remains of some people that
And we can always go back.
they'd at least have the item.
Yeah.
Because basically we're clearing the rooms, making sure there's
Anything that
grandpa
looks
doesn't
of
come out and spit
valuable
at
and
us.
things like that.
Yeah.
And we're making sure there's no other creatures in
Yep.
there.
Yep.
And
So
we're-
you guys grab those items that you found.
did
and-
the cave look like something that those creatures made, or did it look like it was already there? and just-
Natural.
It looks like, for the most part, that it was that way, and they just happened to find it and use it as a.
So was it natural or man-made?
I'd say natural for the most part. I mean, they could have
think I would
done
do
some things for
Right.
making some different. I don't want to say improvements, but
Additions.
variations to it that would suit them more as they would get bigger and things like that, or
HGTV. Yeah.
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 so. That's you guys are in there investigating Toravine and Kara. You guys have the teeth and the claws that you need.
I want to get some more teeth.
Okay. I mean, there's a good amount of teeth in here, so.
So we just take our time.
Okay.
Do that.
You also have a heart, a liver, and hide that you need to gather.
The heart, I thought we were, Ginger was going to take it.
Because of the refrigeration
Well, I
pouch.
think she's
She can
saying-
take it, but you need to retrieve it.
Yeah.
Oh, has she ever done that before?
Yes, this is your guys' baby.
Oh, I see.
This is
I
why
see
she
how-
didn't help you with the fights. This is your guys' baby.
All right, who wants to climb in and get that stuff?
Fine, says Kara. Since I already know very well where all these things are.
Okay, so the Vigons, you
First-hand
guys
experience.
come out as these two are working at getting the claws and the teeth, and then you see Kara begin to re-enter where she was pulled from.
You know what? I have a fine short sword. I can just. I don't have to enter.
Yeah,
You know.
Balthor's like, what? Why is she going into the?
I think she
Can't
has
we just slice
a
it open?
fetish for saliva.
I don't have to go in. Doctors don't go
It
in.
is laying
to
like
conduct
this
stomach surgery
right now. It is
They do
laying-
have procedures.
It is laying with its like arms
Procedures,
out like
yes,
this, and its
but they
head's
don't
just
go
like
themselves.
off to the side and whatnot. So
Not the
You
you
uterus
guys
side.
were hitting it on its upper parts, so you didn't like flip it over or anything. So you're not sure how hardy or whatever the bottom part is.
Oh yeah, we're doing the tummy to get in, and we will peel some scales upward, and then go underneath the cut underneath where the scales.
So you're
Or
not going to
separate.
try to like roll it over or anything.
If that's wherever the tummy is.
The
obviously-
no, it's underneath. Like I said, you
If
guys
it's
were
underneath,
hitting
we roll it.
around here on the top end here, but for the
All right.
tummy, the underside, you're not sure how tough that is.
Well, we'll have it rolled so we can get to the
Okay.
underneath.
So you guys all go over, unless you just want the Vigons to try to roll it.
The more the merrier.
Okay.
We do it all together. Can we
All
do a
right,
strength check?
Well,
good.
because you're all doing it, I'm
Mhm.
not going to have you do a strength check because it's literally everybody but I.
Sybil would have already flipped it.
All right, and you see a similar to the top where the dark green that goes down the back,
Yeah.
the center of the back. It's similar
It's smaller
colors
scale.
there,
Yeah.
but it is more of like a rubbery consistency. down
Okay,
here.
so it looks like the weak spot of the green is
Versus
isn't as hard.
the scaly
armor.
armor.
Okay.
So it has no scales there.
Well, that's more like the fleshy
Yeah.
coloring.
See, it's like kind of like the turtle aspect where you have the
Yeah.
hard shell on the top, and then on the reverse you have that soft shell.
Okay. Okay, doctor. There's your weak spot.
Just
We estimate basically where the liver is.
because I'm good with small pointy. Okay. All right.
Well, you also have
Poke,
healing.
poke. This is not what I meant by I hope
Okay.
I get to do poke.
Go ahead and make first of all, make a strength check.
Okay.
This is pierce it, and then
I
Did you roll really high?
I rolled a natural 20 out of 14.
Okay.
Well,
So
goes
Cara's
up.
there, and she's like, "Oh man, this thing's
Guess I
super,
can't do it, guys.
super
Guess I can't
rubbery."
do it.
Doctor reaches up and flips it over around.
You're using a blunt end.
Guess it's
silly.
not my job. Guess I'm not the one. What
Anybody
can
else?
I say?
Oh, well, you could just recoup and try it again. Just get your
Go ahead.
composure.
Try
I'll
again.
give her inspiration to talk her about
You
it.
can do it.
Yeah, yeah.
You can do
Get
it.
my little pom poms
You can
on.
do it.
Hop around in my happy suit.
What did I do this time?
Strength check.
Again?
You're trying to pierce its hide.
You give her a bonus.
9 out of 14.
Okay.
Not bad.
Okay.
Rats,
So
it
you are
worked.
able to pierce its hide.
Unfortunately.
Make a intelligence check as
This
well.
is for your knowledge. You're going where you're going.
Yes.
I make it.
So you kind of look at the creature, try to figure out after being in the creature a little
The
bit, and
anatomy.
See, the
Um,
spleen is
to
there.
see, like, okay,
bladder's
I gotta be
there.
careful because I don't want to puncture the liver or anything like that.
Well, they
I
didn't
don't
say
want
what
to-
condition it was heavy.
Well, preferably not all chopped up.
Hey, battle does funny things.
And at the same time, you don't want to hit the stomach because that could be bad and
Well,
that could
stinks.
really stink. So
You think
Yeah.
everyone else
you
is
make
there?
a
The author knows
you
about
make
that.
an estimate of where you think you should, go
What is in the
into,
stomach?
and you
Doctor?
go in
Ain't
there.
Is
about
it empty?
here.
All right, and then you pierce the hide and cut, and now you are inside the creature trying to find
In the
heart
chest
and a
cavity.
liver.
Not inside like Luke in the Tauntaun, right? No.
Pretty close.
Ah! I knew it.
Yeah, we can elongate the opening if you want to make it easier.
Point is, I'm getting in, I'm getting the stuff, and I'm getting out.
All right, you're on your own.
Getting it out.
All right, make I'm gonna. Well, she has to find it first. So make an investigation check, which is another intelligence. Let's see.
I make it.
Okay, so you find where what you think is the liver and the heart, and now you need to do a dex check to try and not damage them as you.
I make it.
Okay. So, eventually, over the course of time, probably
Yield,
over half an hour or so,
I get all.
she is coming out with a liver and a heart. And she is,
I feel like I'm in the Temple of Doom.
from half of her body is just like all dripping, just goopy red crimson.
I spray her with water.
Does anybody have water?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Power. I have a coin of repulse. I am
repulsive.
myself.
Yes, you
Apparently
are.
you don't need that coin anymore.
With a vial of weak acid help.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm rinsing
can
the
certainly
outfit.
try.
As a bleaching agent.
Yeah, I won't use heavy water. It's just coming out like a
Heavy
drinking
water?
cup. And then you can
Heavy
collect the waters as you wish.
the kind of water that the
You can
Catholic
drink it if
Church
you want.
doesn't use the heavy water.
You can drink that water.
If you want heavy water, you can make an atomic bomb.
All right.
What's wrong with
So
this
you
one?
hand over
Explosive
the heart
design.
and the liver to Aya, and she opens a pouch,
Mhm.
and you guys deposit those into the pouch. All right. Now you have the hide, scales.
Yeah, we'll be scale play. And actually, we have more scales. Brutus said that's in the cave.
Those wouldn't classify as scales because it's just like a weird.
It would be
I'm
rubbery-
sure
something
there's
that fell
scales.
off.
There are
There would
scales
be
in there
some, but I'm
because there were
saying the
scales by
sheddings, the sheddings and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, but there's scales.
The
in there,
sheddings
too.
wouldn't prove that you had the
There were
right
scales
creature.
back at
Yeah.
the farm at the fencing area too. So there's bound to be a whole bunch in there.
Yeah, if you guys want to go in there and just pick up scales, then I mean you can do that too.
Or lift these scales one at a time, yanking it out. So I mean, these are fresh scales here. We just need 25 pounds worth of hide. Doesn't have to be all the scales. So the tummy area is the softest. It said hide. So we can just take belly parts that are easiest to cut and then throw it in. She's gonna carry this cold stuff?
You can.
She will.
The chili stuff.
That's fine.
Your
All right, so
chili
we'll
bag.
carve out tummy armor.
It's too
That's
soon
about
to use that term.
20-ish, 30 pounds.
Yeah.
And
And you chop it up into smaller sections for her to put in the pouch.
sure.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
All right. Her pouch is pretty much maxed
Filled
at
to the
this
gills.
point.
Yeah, well, she knew what she was getting into.
You gonna take any scales? Just
Yes, we are taking scales of all different colors.
Okay.
And there's yellow ones, and then there's green ones. There were some gold ones
It's yellow and green.
only.
There are the red frizzle parts that kind of go down the center of the back and the
What's a
kind
frizzle?
of beard.
What's a frizzle? Is that like chitlins?
that was the
No, it's like a
feature on Magic School
fin
Bus.
like.
So it's membrane.
Yeah. It is.
Okay, so it's not scaly.
No, it's not a scaly.
Okay. Does anyone have art where they would like to draw this before we?
I do.
Wow.
I don't have a lot of
Go ahead and
stuff
make a check
now.
for that then.
What would you like to sketch?
It's a whiz attribute with
That's
one
fine.
slot.
Would you? Yeah, you have one slot, which is fine.
So it's just a
That's your
regular
intelligence, right?
Whiz check.
Okay, so you draw this creature for us. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Could I stand next to it when you draw that picture?
Yes.
Okay. I'll smile and I'll prop his lip up.
I make it.
Yeah, because this is a good reference
What
that we
did,
can give the
what
guild.
did you need versus what did you roll?
I needed to hit below 14 and I got a 4.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's a very
Wow, you're-
well
This
drawn
is the time when my low
depiction
numbers
of
count,
size
not in battle.
and kind
That's
of what
why I
this
read
creature
When you
looks
roll a
like.
1 and you're like, oh, I got this.
Okay.
All right, so how much of these scales are you guys taking?
I would like to take. Well, you said each is a pound, roughly.
Yeah, each
I'm
scale
trying to do. So I would have to say about 100 apiece.
for 100 apiece.
Yeah, 100 yellow and 100 green.
Okay, where are you putting all of this?
My backpack of holding, which is 5 foot by
Remember,
6
each
foot.
scale's about this thick.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Just
And they're flat.
just giving you an idea of
Yep.
how much room you're needing for 200 pounds of.
Yep.
Scale.
They stack.
All right, and you have that along with somebody else has a pouch.
I
Yeah,
have
she has-
3 different
she
kinds
has
of
a-
pouch.
Yeah, but the empowered one that stretches, you have the pouch to hold.
Yes, I have the
So you
card
have a
one.
bag and you have a pouch, and then you guys have some claws and teeth and whatnot.
I'm coming here, you
Yeah,
lucky
I think
champer.
you should be able to fit most of
Yeah.
that in, and then I think the Vigons have backpacks too. So
Yeah.
I mean you can put some of the scales in there too, if need be. All right, so you have 200 pounds of
Well, 200. Yeah, 200 pounds because
total of
Yeah,
scales.
100 of each color.
Um,
And you wrote down you have your drawing over there, Cara?
What?
Yeah, the drawing that you did so nicely.
Yes.
And I was smiling too. I
See?
appreciate
Right here.
that. Okay.
Have it.
okay, so where are you guys going from here then?
We want to collect those bones, those human remains. Because when we brought the items out from the cave.
Yes, that is what the Vigons grabbed.
Okay. So we'll go in and get the human remains.
Okay. There is a total of 3 skulls that you find. One full, one where it's just the upper part and the jaw is missing, and another where about a quarter of the upper
Okay.
part of the dome is missing or was crushed or something.
Okay. All right. And a couple of human bones here and there, forearms and a thigh.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And okay. Do we find a pelvis, or like do we tell if it's a male or a female? Because there was 3.
No, it's just arms and bits of arms, legs, and like a part of a foot, part of a hand.
Okay, because there's 4
skulls.
people missing, so we only
Mhm.
have 3
And as I said,
confirmed.
there's quite a bit of like
debris.
crushed, like
'Cause it
bone
sat
dust
on it
and
and broke it,
whatnot.
yeah. Well, that's over
there's-
time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all we could comb through, and we didn't find any more critters. No eggs.
No eggs.
No nest like.
There is a portion in the center where you find most of the bones and whatnot. That is a large kind of like the dirt's pushed back and whatnot. It seems like there was probably where the large one was.
Okay,
Resting at-
but not like a female nest where it
No.
raised them. That was my.
This whole area kind of resembles something that I don't want to say like a pride of lions, but kind of that kind of
A den concept.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So it
All right.
looks like it was kind of like a family atmosphere in a way.
But they weren't. How long did it seem like possibly they could have been there? Or because
With the amount of bones and like creatures in here, it seems like these have been here longer than just a couple of weeks. That the
longer.
Yeah.
I mean, because I don't know how long it was when they start. I can't remember when these things started.
it was
missing and stuff.
about a week and a half is when the hunters said that
Okay.
game was
Disturbance in
being
game, right.
scarce and the animals were quiet. And
Okay,
then,
so they've been here fairly recent. It wasn't like years or anything. It was more possibly a month or
Yeah,
less.
it could have been
Okay.
a little bit over a month
Yeah.
or a couple months even.
All right, I think that's about it. I think we ought to drag that carcass back in for the rest of the bones.
Start dragging.
It's at this point you hear woof, woof. Into the cave.
Into the wings. Yeah. I mean, we don't want to just sit up there in the cave. I mean, there's multiple mediums out here too, and in the large.
Where's an eagle?
So
No.
So I think we could all drag them into there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All 4 of them.
All right. So you guys eventually pull that into the cave
Okay.
to leave, along with the smaller ones and the large one as well that were part of the fight. Over the course of getting out the things that you were asked to bring as evidence for taking down the creature, investigating the cave, pulling the bodies in and whatnot, we're looking close to like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
For anyone who wants to heal in that time,
Yes.
do so.
So those of you that
Can heal.
can heal for several minutes or whatever the case may be. We'll say an hour and a half.
Healing.
I don't think yours.
She doesn't
your
get in.
con is too low for that.
My con is a 12 with one notable.
So you're not getting it.
Your regeneration is what you're
your
looking for.
regeneration.
How many?
0.
How much does
You get
it
one a day.
take for me to get a con notable? When I'm a level what?
Well, yeah,
I'm a
your
level
notables
6.
has to be against something that attacks your constitution.
Nobody attacks.
Well, I can make some soup and see how you fare, and then see if you get sick or not.
No
And
thanks.
try to ingest
I
some
don't need
poison.
Yeah.
my gut to look like the gut of what we just gutted.
Yeah.
Then-
All right.
The offer is still about half.
All right.
All right, then I'll do a heal on her. Because it can. And it's 4d8. I know I have 8s here somewhere. Plus.
What time of day is this?
Good question.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. You guys got into Burton around lunchtime. Went out to Orleans. Spent a little bit of time out there. I want to say it's close to like 6 in the evening at this point.
Okay.
37 to dock.
Okay.
Okay. And how far out from the town are we?
Couple hours.
Okay, we can make it to
Yeah.
the town.
It took you guys about 3
2.5.
hours
Yeah, about 2.5.
with the encounter with the
Spring snap.
spring snappers and then resting and
Mhm.
whatnot. It took you about 3 hours to get out here.
Yeah. So if there's no complications, around 2.5.
All right, so you guys make your way back to Burkton. No problems along the road. So those of you that heal, you do have a we'll say 2.5 hours pass as you are traveling.
Okay. As we go
If
back
you
to the
want
town,
to, I mean, I don't know how much more you can do for meditation and whatnot, but I mean, you could always ride on, Oak's back or something like that and try to get PowerPoints back for part of it. I mean, that's up to you.
well, we're going back to the town anyways,
So,
so I really don't want to ride.
Mhm.
But I would like to go to the temple when we get back. We didn't stop there earlier, and basically we get back, and the council will probably want to be in.
yeah, it's gonna be like let's see, 6 o'clock, and then it'd be
8:30.
Yeah, 8:30.
So I mean, when we get back, if we stop and do a refreshment of some sort at the temple, and then see about getting rooms.
Okay.
At,
Refreshment as eating or healing or what were you mean?
Healing,
Healing.
I think. Is what
Yeah.
he's referring to. All right, so you guys get back to Burton. Let me get the map
Shall
out
we full
here.
health
What's that?
now? Shall be full health now.
Yes, you guys go to the temple and you are helped with healing and given healing to bring you guys back up to full.
the priest goes, "I'll give you a warning. Be careful out there. There's a monster."
No,
Me
he would
coming
see you
in
guys come
smelling
in and be like, "What in the
halitosis,
world? Like,
dripping with
what happened to you
mucus.
guys?" And then it's like, "Oh,
See those
you
little
guys
blood
went
spots
after the
on the
thing that's
outside of my bags?
They've been plaguing.
Your mothers-in-law.
Me smelling like bad halitosis.
No, I did rinse you off.
Like a fish
I
market
didn't
in
use any
July
detergent,
with
but
no
I did
ice.
rinse you off.
So you go to the temple. Is there anything else other than healing that you want to do, or do you just want to go straight to the inn and get a meal?
The Vigons do.
Yeah.
Where's that duck place?
Does he have any berries that are?
There are some berries there. Yeah.
Okay, I would appreciate to be able to take it.
A
Like,
few.
yeah, a good
Okay.
handful.
Mhm.
Okay, all right.
Thumbs the whole thing.
Oh man, I gotta mix with my
Chink,
teeth
chink,
and my
chink, chink.
scales.
Oh, man.
9.
I'm at full
And
health.
you reach in, grab a handful, and get 9.
Okay. Is it only one handful?
Unless you want to do another handful.
Yeah, I'll do another handful.
3.
My hands are really having problems today. I'll stay with 12. I gotta clean my nails.
Unless you want to specifically specify how many you want to take.
Yeah, no.
All right, so you guys are going and getting a meal. I believe that was a silver piece
Okay.
each,
Yeah.
except for the Vigons that usually like to get multiple meals. That is a silver piece per meal. And it is not the same little or young dwarven guy that comes up and takes your guys' order. Instead, it is the woman that was behind the counter when you guys first arrived that comes up and takes your order and says, "Well, you guys look like you had a rough day.
Even though we're full
I
health.
don't Well, yeah, your equipment and everything looks like it's, you know, you guys haven't like done a proper bath and cleaned your armor and things like that.
It's like we're eating shawarma right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's about the extent of it.
Yeah.
Just without the, you know, the debris and everything
laying
from
around.
laying around. Um, is not that I want to pry or, you know, prod anything. Is there anything I
Not that
should
you
be?
want to, but you're gonna.
Is there anything I should be concerned about?
That's our girl.
No,
Not
we
anymore.
have wiped out all reason for concern. We won't go into detail, but suffice it to say, to answer your question, nope.
Toot, toot. Well, that's good to hear.
Grabs drink, walks away.
Been a long
Smelling
day,
like
you're
fish
right.
guts.
Seems like she had a rough day.
Hair really out of
Oh.
whack and everything.
All right,
Well,
well,
she really
first-
gets into her work.
The answer is no.
Word of note as well. Kara's lovely long black hair
Is very out of sorts.
is out of sorts now because some of it is.
Looks like it's got sticky
Yeah,
stuff. in it.
yeah. It's kind of.
You ever seen a kid spill caramel
It's
in their
really
hair?
in need
Now
of
you
some
know.
some
If
attention
only
to make
it
it.
smelled like caramel.
It's almost like I just want to wear a helmet right now. So
I
this
do have a
is
steel
my head.
helmet.
You
Keeps
want to wear it
sliding off
all
my
the
head.
time?
You can put your Trump hat on.
The steel helmet keeps
the girl
sliding
making fun of the
off
bald
my
guy.
head.
There is bits and pieces of like your guys's where your skin is exposed
Bleached.
during the
Like
that is
Jonah.
kind of like a bleached look to it.
You
So
look like sashimi, thank you.
except for Torvine, Torvine looks perfectly fine. Everybody else just looks like they went through a beach or a bleach bath.
That helps
In
when you're a
some
little
way.
wooden boy.
Our strings on me.
More specifically, Dothra and Kara really look like they just went through a bleach bath.
Got rid of the bugs.
Kind of low too.
Yeah, but yours was a splash. Both of them were swallowed.
They were
Um,
they were sausages.
yeah, quite literally. All right, so you guys end up having your meals. Do you wish to go and do anything before taking a night's rest?
Do anything?
Well, you have
Haven't
some
we
items
done
that you
enough?
bought.
Yeah, I want to
and,
identify.
You guys didn't go to the constable or anything. You came
No,
in.
we're gonna do that tomorrow.
You went to the temple and healed, and then
We want to be able to do the wording thing.
The name game.
So sleeping thing first, wording thing.
Okay, I'd like to
After sleeping thing.
identify
You sure you weren't bit by a werewolf?
I'm
A little
the,
positive.
testy over there.
Ask Oak.
the empowered.
Were tiger.
I
over
am
there.
transparent. And I was almost literally
The empowered
transparent.
ring.
Yes, a ring.
Yeah, I'd like to identify.
Ring of acid.
11. 11 out of 19. I don't. It's probably a great success. I don't have my paper. I already put mine down. 11 out of 19.
That's a great.
Yep.
Yep. But you know,
Almost major.
Well, I know what it does, and I know any
it's a ring
bonuses.
of combination.
I would know if it's loaded with anything else.
It is not. It just has a. It is just a plain ring of combination.
Okay. All
Nothing
right.
inside of it.
Okay.
That is the ring. You also have the gauntlets
Yep.
and a warhammer.
Yep.
Great warhammer.
All right. I'll identify or use identify on the gauntlets. That is a 1.
They are gauntlets of. Yeah.
Vulnerability.
Gauntlets of healing. And when you touch a creature, twice a day, you can heal a creature by
You have
touching
you have
them.
the card.
No, I don't. I will have to make the card for you. Twice a day, when you touch a creature, you can heal them 64 plus 6.
Ooh, 64 plus 6. I
It's
like that.
basically the equivalent of a
Of 70.
superior healing potion, but you can do it twice a
Okay. Awesome.
day by touching them.
Okay, it's time
Do they
for the
have
hammer.
Yes.
Do they have a bless plus value at all?
No.
Okay. A 4 on the hammer.
Is a +2 or a +4, if that makes more sense.
2 to damage,
Yes.
2 to hit.
Yes.
And it is a Great Warhammer of Frost, so it does ice damage as well.
Okay, and the card will be out for that.
Yes.
You-
Essentially does a D4.
Do you have to be attuned to that?
Yes. Oh, weird.
Okay, so it's Warhammer.
That's if you want the frost aspect of it. If you just want to hit things, then you can just pick it up. But
Well, you can still use it, but you don't get any bonus.
yeah, you don't get the. I mean, you can get the bonus to
You
hit.
get the +2.
You just won't get the
I see.
extra cold damage on
Right.
top of it.
All right, those are the 2 items. So there you go. Combination, healing, and frost. Okay. Okay. That looks like all we have to investigate. Gold pieces. There's 200.
200.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's all right. Should we still? We should still hang on to the amount for Sybil. She's still part of the group, unless you don't care because she didn't help us here, and I'll split mine with her if you wish. If you wish just to do for 4, or we'll do it for 5.
I think for 5, because she's still part of the group, even though the party has been split.
Even
For a
though she
while.
attacked us.
And even though she
Well,
needs
then-
it for her medical bills, okay? And her psych evaluation.
psych
We'll
okay?
go with the psych evaluation.
She needs it for her vet bills, okay? Her emergency vet
The
bills.
flea and tick bills.
The wham, 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 ambulance wagon came and got her in the middle
I
of the
should be sending this on the sending stone to her.
Hello? Or should I
Okay,
say,
But every time I seem to do this, it gets messed up and blocked, whatever it is. And so apparently I'm
I
not
think
good
she
at the
blocked
sending
my
stone.
number.
The call cannot be completed as dialed.
Please, try again.
Kevin,
Price
divide by
extended
5.
warranty.
The
200.
number you have dialed is.
No longer in service.
Well, 4 is 50,
You
so
haven't
it'd
paid
be
your
what,
bill?
40?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be 40.
Okay. All right, so everyone gets 40 gold pieces.
Okay.
10 minus what you would have got.
What do you mean?
If you're doing it 4-way, or if
Instead
you
of
would have done it
4 or
4 ways, it would
Oh,
have been
yeah.
50.
Yeah.
Well, we're too
So you got
generous.
10 less.
Yeah. Ooh.
Give the werewolves some gold.
But it was the moral issue that we were at.
I know, and my morality is high. That's why I said it was.
Yeah. I mean, I already made my mind up. That's why I said I split mine no matter what. Okay. Very good. Okay, let's get cleaned up and rest, and then we'll see the constable in the morning.
Okay.
Sound good to you, Ginger?
I am just along for the ride.
And we
This
appreciate
point.
that. Too.
Well, you missed the last round of the ride.
I think she observed.
You were still
it quite
waiting
well.
at the "you must be this tall to ride" sign, okay? You never
That's
buckled in. You did not scream and raise your hands when we did. You were not.
You just
along
didn't see
for
her
the
running
ride.
across the road and going,
Yeah, running
You
around
were
scared.
too busy going,
And
Yourself.
she said,
yourself.
I was the
Okay.
social media person.
Yeah. Makes the
I
world
was
go
taking
round.
a boomerang.
All right.
She was
So
fake
you
news.
guys finish
A car
your
coming
long
in and out
rest,
of a lizard.
Mhm.
and are off to see the constable.
Wizard. Okay, so I get my car pushed back.
Somebody want to shut the door, just
Yeah,
so
for
Yep.
town hall.
that way kiddos don't come flying in here screaming, hollering. All right, so you go and see Jonas, and he is in his office doing some reports when you guys walk in.
Knock, knock, knock.
Yep. You
Carl?
guys enter in, and
Read the constable?
yes, you are seeing Jonas now after
Hello!
eating. I'm assuming you guys eat breakfast,
Yeah, I had a berry.
Too.
which would be another
Silver. 10
silver, or for like guns, if you, however many you want to
How many
How
foul
many
they want
meals
to
you
devour.
you want to do. But you guys have your breakfast, go and see Jonas, and you've returned.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
what did we find? Did we take care of whatever's been causing a problem for my town?
Well, for the surrounding areas, yes, we did find a very large lizard beastie creature that was very menacing, that was able to swallow large animals in a single bite.
Mm-hmm.
I see. And
That's the
do you
short version.
mind describing kind of what this lizard looked like? Was it like a prairie lizard?
We can do better than that. And I'll pull out a scale. And another scale. A tooth.
Oh.
A claw. Who got the heart? and the liver?
Claw.
Yeah.
You didn't bring the heart and
Yeah.
the liver?
Ginger has the heart and liver.
Everything I went
is still
through.
beating. What's she been doing in the laboratory?
Well, it's cold-blooded. This is a warm
And
food.
then you got the liver.
And you have the wonderful etching that you made
Oh,
of
yes.
the creature itself. And that's me next to it right there.
Oh,
I was not
that
drawing
is
you.
very large.
That's for size
indeed.
proportion.
Bigger than any prairie lizard that I've ever
That's
heard
because
about.
it was not a prairie. We feel it is something that is not from the local area, that wandered here from far off and made a home in your local community that did need to be rooted out.
Was it just one that you found?
This was the burrow, yes. There was only a set of footprints that
One
led to
family.
this spot.
Oh, a family, you say?
Well, there were little ones and a big one.
Oh.
But they all went bye-bye. They went.
Oh.
You won't be seeing them anymore.
I see.
That
It
is-
is probably best that we were able to take care of this when we did, because if those little ones were to grow up to be this size, I can only imagine how devastating that would be for an ecosystem or an area that is not used to something like that.
Someone
Here is a map. This is where we went. This is where the den is. And you may go and investigate that, because we also were able to find bones that were in there. And we have some remains here. And I have a bag here. And I put here there are some human bones and stuff. And there is some jewelry that we feel were either from victims or even people we don't even know. But this is all the human remains we could find mixed with the other animal remains that were in the den.
And he kind of opens it and
Forensics.
kind of takes like a stick that he has and kind of like moves things around. Okay. Yeah. Those are definitely human-ish remains, sure. Not sure if they belong to our missing townsfolk or travelers, but
They are recent
if
deaths.
this is all you've found, then I mean that pretty much covers the missing persons.
Again, you may go to this area off of that farmer's property, which was about
I will
2
see. We
hours
will
out.
see about sending someone out there. We might send the Collins family out there possibly to investigate, since they're more familiar with the woods in this
Okay.
area. They might having them take a look and seeing what remains are there might help them in understanding possibly why the game in the surrounding area has been the way that it is. And might give us
I also have a
background.
suggestion. Once they're done doing that, it might be wise to seal up this den to make sure other large predators don't try to make a home there that could cause the same disturbance.
Wise idea. Yes, you'll see into something about a more long-term solution for that as well.
Very
I
well.
appreciate you guys taking care of this and doing so quickly and very efficiently.
Yes, we appreciate that too. We almost sacrificed ourselves to do this, but we were willing to be able to put ourselves in harm's way, and we were able to vanquish the foe. And only the creator was the one who was
Yes,
able to keep us
It
alive.
definitely seems like either something is very special about your group, or you definitely had some help or assistance in this matter, because take on such a thing without some form of help would be nigh impossible without a larger force taking it on.
Yes, you are right. We do need help through our lives, and as long as we can understand that the world is bigger than us, but yet we can fare better once we know there's a higher power to support us. That is what we need for success.
Agreed.
So yes,
I
Constable
appreciate
Jones.
it, as I said, you guys' efficiency in dealing with this matter, and even your counsel and your ideas on how to keep this from taking place again. And we will definitely take matters from here and appreciate. Make sure you send my appreciation to the guild as well when you return for services. Um, do appreciate it.
Yes, and you were wise to inquire for their help. That is a credit to you.
As I said, I've been in the town for some time, and it's a quiet town, good town to raise a family, and I want to keep it that way. And when something out of the ordinary happens like this to disrupt the normal, it I don't desire panic for the populace. So I try to take care of it, and whenever the local hunters and local militia, so to speak, seem to be spooked, I know that there's
An issue.
a little bit more is needed to take care of this.
When he mentions about a good place to settle down, I'll look over at Ginger, kind of like, because she
does not-
mentioned about that earlier.
She just
Yeah.
is standing
Stone-
back there, just
Stone
kind of
faced.
stone faced.
Yeah,
Blends in with her outfit.
in her personality. Okay. All right then. Well, then on that note, we would like to leave you to do your duties and get back to normal.
Okay.
Anything
Well,
else to do?
again, thank you all, and if you're ever in Burkton again, be sure to mention your affiliation with the guild. We would, I'm sure, the folks around here would love to show their appreciation for you and for the service that you've done our fine town.
Thank you. That was
It's appreciated.
very, yes, very, very thoughtful.
And I bid you good day. And he
I do.
kind of,
Gotten
motions for you to
Is that French?
exit the room. And where do you guys want to go next?
Uh,
Where are you off to?
I guess we're going back to Kings Harbor. Before we do that, I'm going to use my sending stone.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to break the airways and talk to Sybil.
Okay. What do you think here?
This thing work?
What are you saying in this message?
I would address her as Sybil. This is Torvine. The group of kindred that we are on our way back to Kings Harbor. We just did a mission for the Slayers Guild. We were successful, but now we're coming back. It will only be a couple days out. I hope you can hear this. Do you hear me?
You get broken pieces of a message back. Essentially, good to hear. We are. I'm trying to finish the message. In Yale. That's what you hear.
He's at a college called Yale. That must be terrible.
Yale.
She part of the Hollywood.
Who's that? Chip and Dale. They're smaller than I am.
Essentially, Torabot, and then it cut out. We are, good to hear. We are Dale. That's basically what you get.
Dale. They are Dale. She's
Morning
named
Dale.
a new.
Morning Dale.
She named a new
Morning Dale.
group. She joined another
Morning
new
Dale.
group. They're Dale.
Morningdale, Morningdale, Morningdale.
Kingsdale.
Yep.
That's right down her alley. Royalty. Okay. I didn't hear much of what you said, Sybil, but
Come again?
we're going to go back to Kings Harbor, get our bounty from the job. If we don't see you there, we have a hunch maybe you're at Morningdale. If you're in Morningdale, how's the butler doing in our house? And anything new there?
You get a, again, broken message back. Things complex. Lots of the Harbor.
Okay, thanks for the info. I guess we'll see you at Kings Harbor, hopefully. Have a good day. Bye.
No response.
Okay. All right. I guess we're gonna just finish out where we started, and then we'll ad lib if we see her or not, and then maybe if not, we might run into her on the road if we're going. Maybe if she's at Arbordale that we haven't been for a long time. And Collins, isn't that the name of the butler? Conlon.
Conlin.
Thank you, voice. Was able.
I should know
Yeah.
from her
Ex-boy,
miniseries.
So
I've had to reference the names enough.
I haven't even gotten a chance to paint my room
You and
in that mansion. Maybe we need to. And I got extra scales. Maybe I can make a psychedelic curtain out of scales when you go inside of the door and stuff, and put
the
incense in
skins
there.
of my enemies.
Yeah, I
Decorate
think
my
that's atmosphere.
That's
Building
if-
culture.
So,
That's if the
are
girl
you guys
likes
gonna immediately then head back to
Yeah.
Kings Harbor?
Yeah, we're going.
No issues on the road. You guys, have a clear days and whatnot. Nothing sets you back on
No,
your
you're
travel and whatnot.
Yeah, I know. I already wrote it. Like 10 minutes ago.
But you arrive back at Kings Harbor. When we meet next time, think on what you guys want to do with the extra scales that you want to do, anybody that you want to go and see, things like that.
We're getting her
For next
$4,000 bucks.
time. Yeah. I'm just saying for
Yeah.
who you want to go and talk to, and who you want to touch base with. It seems like Sybil is saying about or is trying to communicate about seeing you guys in Kings Harbor or at least somewhere where harbor is part of the name, which the only thing you guys are familiar
This
with
is the only
Kings
place
Harbor.
we know.
So,
Because it's
Just
next
go
to
with
water.
what you know.
but that is where we will pick up next time. Is you guys arriving
There's
back
no
at
Google.
Kings Harbor, and that's where we'll pick up.
Yep.
We're in town right now before we leave.
Yes.
Did we hit a milestone
And
before we even get going, so that way it won't be something that we would have to take time out once we get up to Kings Harbor? Or do we have to wait for Rixus to say, oh, good job, and then, oh, we get points? Or can we just say we did it now and then we're squared away?
It would not be quite a level yet.
The other half.
You already reached half for level 6.
Correct.
That
was
so
before
this
this.
is the second half. You
Yeah.
still have yet to pass into 7 yet.
Okay.
So you're on the verge of it.
Okay. Virgil.
Yes. Essentially, when you finish the quest, unfortunately, that's going to be the points that are going to bump you over to just reaching level 7.
So going back and talking to Rixus is finishing.
Essentially, that's unfortunately the way that it's working.
Okay, sounds good.
But you guys essentially can go through and level up now, because you're just going to do that next time. So if you want to go through and level up to level 7 now, you can, because you're going to be talking to him more than likely.
Right.
So.
Anyways. Okay. All right, very good.